Welcome everybody to the Fives of the Week. It's the fastest growing podcast in the Motor City. Making picks and predictions, talk life that we live in. Various opinions, all love with the vision. Running our division, court, field, or rink. We gamble with Campbell, don't care what y'all think. A whole different twist on the top 5 list. Check the time on your wrist. Are you ready for this? Cause it's time to press play and step into the game. Get your popcorn ready, never know what we'll say. Play to win it all, we can never back down. In our blood to stand tall and represent our town. Detroit Rock City and we always stay gritty. Hosted by your boy Fillie, now it's time to get busy. You with me?
What up, world? Welcome to the Fives of the Week podcast, episode 172 with your boy Fillie.
Hollywood Apple Snatch.
Chi-Chi.
And the infamous, notorious
The hostess with the mostest.
Damn you, see rebel damn.
How was it when you guys introduced me? Everybody had something different, and it was 5 different noises.
Sweet.
It just all kinds of things happening.
Fives of the week, bro.
This is an absolute creation of its own, man. You created a monster.
Damn you.
Monster, my own creation.
So,
What's
see
going
rebel,
on, Seed Rebel?
what's new, baby? Talk to us.
Oh, work at football, baby. That's the type of season. You've been there doing all kinds of things with football. We just thanked a lot of our football sponsors, who I'm trying to get on here, but we're neglecting. But all my football sponsors, we got all brand new jerseys this year. We've got nameplates on all of them. They look great. They came out awesome. Thanks to our board members for working really, really hard. We got another fundraiser coming up August 8th at Premier Center in Clinton Township, which is the Night at the Races. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Night at the Races, which you guys all have tickets
Yes,
to.
I've done that before. That's fun. That's
It's
a fun
all
night.
you can eat, all you can drink the whole night. And you can bet on horse races, and we got some raffle things going on. I know, courtesy of some of our sponsors, I'm not going to name drop them here because they didn't sponsor here. But I got a 65-inch flat screen TV we're going to be raffling off. I got a brand new Charboil Blackstone style grill we're going to raffle off. I got some Chromebooks that are going to be raffled off.
Hey, do you think that C Rebel there for one moment? Do you think you can get us the Hornets jersey number 5?
Ooh.
And then
Number
we sign
5.
it. You understand?
Ooh, custom, you understand.
And we sign it.
I could answer that question in about 8 days when the jersey numbers
Fair
go up.
enough.
Yeah. That could be cool. Wouldn't that be cool to have a
Absolutely.
5
Got
up here?
signatures on it.
That would be sweet.
And if we ever want to auction it off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea at all.
That would be cool.
I like it. So, when does the season kick off?
The season, our first game kicks off August 23rd. We'll be making our OMFY, Oakland Macomb Youth Football League debut. We've left the ESFL. We are now in the Oakland Macomb Youth Football League, and we'll be making our debut there. It's a lot bigger changes. The weights are a lot lighter, but there's a lot of big athletes.
Is it a stronger division?
It's a stronger division, it's a stronger league, and it's a more structured league. There's a whole lot more structure. There's a whole lot more rules on it. There's a lot more people policing the league, where at times the ESFL, I love the ESFL, but it could just be how do I say this politely, a free-for-all. Do what you want, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kids coming out of stands, throwing jerseys on after weigh-in.
So tell us, who are some of the teams you're going to be going against that you got to play?
I'm not sure all their names yet. I'm still learning all that, but we're going to be playing Berkeley, Waterford. We're playing the Romeo Bulldogs and Romeo. They got a beautiful stadium.
Yes.
They do.
Yeah. Waterford, I believe, are the Corsairs. There's 2 different leagues. There's a Legends League, and then I forgot the name of the other league. But there's so many teams, it's broken up in 2 different divisions.
Okay.
Is it Leaders and Legends?
Leaders and Legends, very good.
Thought so.
That's why he was in it for a long, long, long time.
There you go.
Yeah, we'll
True
be playing the
veteran,
Roseville. We'll be
nobody
playing the
better
Roseville Broncos at home.
Oh, you will?
Yeah,
Good team.
Taking it way back. Taking it way back.
Yeah, my buddy Vodell.
I'm
Mr.
excited to see the way it goes. I'm really excited. Everybody in the Green Hornets has really, really worked hard and stepped up their game this year to prepare for it.
That's what's
so
up.
we look really, really good. I mean, even the original Don Quest, who's done a great job, even he's pretty impressed with how much we've done with it. So
Yeah, it was cool to see Questlove last year when I was with the Dragon Slayers, man.
yeah,
It's good to catch up with them, man.
Yeah,
Good dude.
that's true. Really, really good dude. Really
That's
good dude.
good. Good stuff.
No, I'm glad to hear things are going well, and man, you've been like a cash cow over there. You don't got to tell numbers,
No,
obviously, but
I'm just a small part of it. Yeah, I've been lucky. I mean, I will say I have 34 sponsors, but if I have 34 sponsors, I knocked on 300 doors.
some would say, C-Rebel, some would say you have the gift of gab.
My wife would say it a little different. My wife would say they write you a check just to get you the hell out of there. Here, dude, go.
Well, as long as you're collecting the money. Are you
right? Whatever works, right?
Whatever it takes to close that deal, man.
Yeah,
That's right.
Now you got to get on the Scooble deal. Are you on that deal yet?
I'm working on a little bit of details there, a little bit, but
exactly.
Things aren't going great.
Okay.
We got to get it done.
Got to get it done.
Yeah.
Now, Hollywood, any means necessary or no?
You know my take on that. I love the guy. He's outstanding. You seen him? He got rocked in the All-Star game last night. He got hit on.
Rocked.
I just don't know if you give a man a 10-year or even an 8-year. It's going to be over $400 million.
And how old is he right now?
Yeah, I believe
24, 25?
No, he's older than
27.
Yeah, he's about 27,
So
28.
you know how it slows down a little bit.
Yeah, I had to think about it for a second.
I'd like an everyday player, perhaps.
Yeah, we discussed that.
Yes. So it's just I can cut that in half and give you 270, but I don't think I would touch that.
The catch-22 is that if you don't pay him, somebody else is gonna.
And that's fine because if I could trade him, after you know what I'm saying.
And you know it'll be one of the big dogs.
Right. If it's not Detroit, it's going to be one of the other three. Right.
You know,
I was going to say their name because I can't even say their names. But.
Wouldn't it just chap your ass to see him go to L.A. and just win?
Oh, yeah.
Where would
Yeah.
they get the money?
Yeah.
But they win World Series. So, but still, you're financially putting in debt. But if you win 3 with them, I guess it's all for it, right?
Right. You go into debt, you win 3 World Series. Hey, yeah. I mean,
You're out of debt. Yeah.
Well, we are sponsored by the St. Clair Shores Green Hornets
you are.
football and
2
cheer
years in a
program,
row
one of
now.
the greatest
telling
youth
you.
sports programs around, and also
faster than
Texas
anybody.
Roadhouse Novi. Sorry, Chuck, we do have other sponsors I need to get to.
Yes, we do.
They are open for lunch on Fridays at 11 a.m., Saturday and Sunday, and also Dakota Heat Hot Sauce. Remember to hit that 515 promo code for 15% off your order. I had to get that out. I'm sorry. Shout out to Gumpzilla and Adam
Adamia.
checking in. Brian James, John Flynn, Sosi. What up, though? I saw the picture of Hollywood and Sos down at Comerica Park.
What are the odds?
That's awesome, man.
Running the boy Sos.
Yeah.
What are the odds? Great stuff. Good guy.
He agrees. 6-7 years tops on school ball. I think that's where you got to aim because these 10-year deals, man, they never work out well, especially towards the back end.
Yeah, or you get a Bobby Bonilla, you're still paying this guy till 2036.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on.
They have a whole day dedicated to him.
at the other side of that, though, you see who his agent is.
Yeah, oh,
You know what
absolutely.
I mean? I mean, that says a lot of who is. Scott Boras is his agent. So, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a
That's
doubt.
the smartest guy in sports right there.
That's one of the smartest
Boras.
money guys in the world.
Scott
Do you
Boras.
think he's rich?
Do I think
don't
he's rich? No, he does all right.
It ain't even about the money with him no more, man. He's just
Because you know he's getting his.
He upgraded Suburban a
Come
little
to
bit.
Papa.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got all the
want a deal,
options.
come to Papa.
Come to
I got
Papa, I
you.
got you.
Got you.
He's getting a fat cut. There ain't no doubt.
Setting you and the family up. And the next grand generation.
He's not really getting that fat of cuts, but when you're getting that many cuts,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
so how many deals has he closed? I mean, in
Well,
hockey,
the bigger
football,
the deal, the
baseball.
bigger the percentage, right?
Yes,
That
right.
2% or 3%, whatever it is, the
The
bigger the
Alex
deal.
Rodriguez
But
stuff.
I did hear something. He beats a lot of people's deals with cuts. You know why? Because he makes it up in volume.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So that dude's a genius.
Yeah.
Wow, nice.
I feel that. So, Hollywood, how the hell you been, man?
Been pretty good. Feel good. Been pretty good. Working. Been in that pool, man. I love it. It's wonders, man.
You look like you've been outside. You look tan and dark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've had the bag on. I cut the grass and put that bag on. And I'll tell you what, man. You want to drop some weight, put that bag on. But you just got to monitor it because it could drop you to your knees if you take too much. So I'll carry like a Gatorade or something like that. And I'm drinking, man. You open that up and that just floods of water come off your body.
And if you don't know what you're doing, you can hurt things.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
You don't know how to hit it right. Yeah.
I've seen people. Oh, yeah, I know how to hit it right.
Yeah,
but
so do I.
I've seen people running.
Boy,
to the
did I
top
run
of the
into
box.
that one.
He didn't miss that shit. That shit
understand?
didn't get past
You
him.
understand?
Damn.
You think I'm going to get past anything past these guys?
Hell no.
Yeah,
sir.
you understand.
No, sir.
You
They're
understand.
standing here like old dogs with their tongues out, just waiting on the moment.
But yeah, it's been good. I've had a real busy month, and I got more stuff coming up all the way probably till September. With graduation parties. I got another party this weekend. I'm going to 89-year-old party.
Oh, boy.
Good friend of the
Good for
family.
him. Good for him.
Congratulations.
Out in Memphis.
What time does that start? About noon?
Probably noon or 1. We'll be out of there by 5.
Hey, you know what? He's earned it. He or she
Oh,
has
ain't no
earned it.
doubt about it. Yeah,
That's
good
a-
guy.
He'll be up at 4 getting it ready.
Oh yeah, he'll be on
Yeah,
the tractor.
people are coming around noon. I'm going to take a little nap
Tractor
about 10.
going.
But when you get to that age, you've earned the right to do whatever you want.
Exactly.
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
My dad's 85 years old. He started to drink a little bit and I think he's even smoking. I don't know if that's for true or not, but
Whatever.
at this point, he's like, I'm 86 years old. What the hell do I care at this point? I've already won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the weather's been great. I mean, everything's been.
Yeah, it's been warm, man.
been fun.
Gotta love it.
Hot.
A lot of rain, man. This rain's crazy.
Oh yeah.
See, but I'm not comparing it. I mean, I like it when I get off of work, but I work in a factory with ovens, so when it's 90 degrees outside, it's 100 and fuck in my factory.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, this shit's hot.
right.
Well, when it's December or January and it's -2 and you're freezing your
Yes,
nipples
yes.
off,
I'll remember
you'll be
that
begging
bitch
for these
about the
days.
heat.
And
Right.
you know they're very large.
Very large.
Very large, very large. They're very large and in charge.
You don't say. Cheech, how the hell you been, brother?
I've been good, man. I've had a couple, not full weeks off, but a couple weeks here and there and taking some long weekends. And I'm getting a lot of shit done at my place and just enjoying the time because it goes quick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, summer's over in a
So
blink
this
of an eye.
weekend I have I used to dance on the Scene. So this is the 50th anniversary of the Scene. So they're having a big get together at the studio on East Jefferson and like Mount Elliott.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they gave me the invite, and basically, like the whole set is gone inside the building,
Yeah.
but they have a wall of fame with all the famous dance. I made the cut, man. I'm on
Made
that.
the cut. You're on the
That's
wall.
good.
I'm
That's
on
good.
that bitch. Hell yeah!
I like my man.
awesome.
I like my man that was in that suit. Him and his girl dancing. He kicks that leg over her head.
Yeah.
Remember that dude? That dude was badass, man.
Fast
You
Freddy.
ever- yeah, he
That's
bad
Fast
boy.
Freddy. He throw that jacket off.
Yeah. That
Freddie
boy-
will be there. Oh yeah.
He's got to be how old now?
Yeah. Freddie's like 77.
Yeah.
I seen him a couple years ago because they
She
had
get
a
down and
thing.
put that leg over that head.
They had something at some open field in Detroit, kind of by MGM and like the DTE building.
Oh yeah.
And they had a 80-foot dance floor, and it was badass. So they did that, man. They did that line.
How sweet.
Everybody at that party, man, came down that line.
How
That shit
sweet.
was-
You
that
ever
shit
take a
was sweet.
picture of your picture?
What's that?
You ever walked up to your picture and taken a picture of your picture on the wall?
I haven't seen it on the wall yet, but
oh.
they sent me like what they're doing.
So he will walk up to it and take a picture of
Yes.
it.
No doubt about it.
Yes, that's coming up soon.
He'll have a picture of himself
Yeah.
with the picture of himself.
So all they still have there is the radio station, WGPR. And back in the day, Electrifying Mojo,
Electrifying Mojo.
that's where he started out, was WGPR.
He was sweet.
And then he went to JLB
Where
from
is
there.
this at?
It's on Jefferson in Detroit, like between like Mount
don't-
Elliott and whatever the next street is. I think it's Shane.
Yeah, it'd be Shane Avenue, Mount Elliott.
Yeah. So it was on the water side, but not on the water. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3146 East Jefferson, WGPR.
When's that going down?
Saturday.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, so I'll be
Nice,
down
nice.
there. Morris Day might be there.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I met him a couple times because he's
Legend.
good friends with the host. He's
Morris Day,
a
that's-
short dude, man. He's only like 5'8". He looks taller because Prince is like 5 feet.
So you're
Without
saying
the
Prince
heels,
is shorter
taller
than
than me.
T-Rebel.
Speaking of the celebrities,
Yeah.
I ran into a celebrity when I was up north in northern Michigan. I tell you guys about that?
No, it wasn't.
I sent it to Mike. I sent a picture of it to Mike.
It's
No
bullshit.
money.
People know my name by now, Chuck. Don't worry about it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Billy. Damn it. He's got so many names.
Gotta wear many hats, damn you.
That's dumb, you.
Yeah, I was walking.
Hey, Mom, I see you. Dan, what up? Whitney,
There
what
she
up?
is.
Thanks for watching.
The newest name is the SWA Champ.
World Heavyweight Champion,
Heavyweight
Rebel.
champion.
Money
Yeah.
Mike.
Right there, baby, for y'all to see.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a
And-
great moment we walked into Ireland's that day when I announced him coming in?
That was
Yeah,
cool.
that was
cool, yeah.
That was awesome.
Before he didn't know this, you guys all knew this.
Yeah.
Before he came in, I walked to everybody in the bar. I was like, "Hey, we just had a wrestling event, and our champion's about to walk in. So do me a favor, when I announce his name, applaud him real quick." Everybody I said
He
that
threw
to.
that. He threw that
Yeah.
belt up too. Like
Yeah. Everybody I said that to.
acknowledge.
That was a dope moment, man.
It was like two. I got two reactions when I first walked up to him. What the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean? When I told them what I was doing, they were totally pumped. Everybody was like, absolutely, we will.
That was really cool.
Yeah,
man.
that was really,
It was
really,
cool.
really
What a way to cap off an amazing night.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was.
yes.
It was. Then all of us sitting there. I mean, we all knew we pulled off a good show. So look at all of our faces was like Cheeser now, just like, yeah, we
I know,
knew we
man.
made it. We had a good
stuff.
show.
We sat there and I mean, when we saw that crowd at the end, I mean, there was over 100 people there. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, man? This
We
is
were
crazy.
backstage just in awe. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. We're going to have a little SWA update towards the end of the show after sports. So for now, boys, let's get into some news. All right, Rebel, since you're the guest of honor tonight, is there anything newsworthy, local or national, you'd like to rap about?
Yeah, it was one thing I seen on the news this morning. Actually, it was. Do you see that? You know that Donald Trump sent the National Guard and Army into Los Angeles to stop some of the riots. Now, I guess Democratic Congress, is trying to say that he didn't have the authority to do so. So now they're trying to throw that at him. It's like it wasn't legal for you to do that. So they're trying to bring up. I don't know if they're bringing up charges on him, but they're trying to get him in trouble for bringing army. Like, how could you tell him he didn't have the authority? That's as a commander in chief, he has the right to make that decision if he thinks law and order needs to be restored.
Yeah.
They're just.
I agree.
Anything he does, look, he's spinning the ground. He's spinning the ground. Impeach him.
Yeah.
They're just looking for a reason at
That's
this
the
point.
Democrats.
Hey,
Yeah,
real
Tommy
quick,
Kretzer.
Rebel, Joe said that was Timu Snoop Dogg you seen up north, by the way.
Oh yeah, guys, that's what it was. I knew people on live were seeing it.
That's awesome.
Should I? Oh, well, wait, because we're
That
doing
was
news.
the Timu. It's Snoop Dogg.
Oh, this dude looked just like Snoop Dogg. I walked. I walked. I was like, "Hey, dude, ever tell you look like Snoop Dogg?"
Well, he was telling the story. Was it Gladwin you were in?
I was Baldwin.
Baldwin.
I own no property in Baldwin,
I'm like,
Michigan.
what the hell? I'm thinking when he's telling me on the phone, what the hell would Snoop Dogg be doing in Baldwin, Michigan, bro? Like, they got a chief house up there or something that we don't know about, or what?
They got a lot of weed. Oh, you drive up US 10 into Baldwin, there must be nine weed dispensaries up there. Yeah, I honestly. And I sent him the picture. I was like, I'm not going to tell you who I ran into. Just tell me who you think it is.
Yeah.
For shizzle.
And he knew it wasn't. It looked just like the guy. But I was like, well, at least you knew who I was telling you it to be.
Yeah, facts. Anything else you want to rap about?
No, that's all.
Good.
Just
Hollywood, what you
responded
got?
live.
Well,
Damn you.
damn you. Did you guys hear about the people from American Idol that were murdered? They got killed.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen something on
Husband
that.
and wife, yes. The producer and the songwriter, 7 years old. Someone broke in the house and shot both of them. Shot to the heads and shot to the body, and it's devastating because they're
They
the
were
one-
friends
Wow.
of Randy Jackson, right?
Yes, she was a supervisor and her husband was the songwriter. Horrible, man.
Yeah.
Horrible. But I guess somebody had said prior they had seen somebody jumping, through the neighborhood and all like that. And so they checked on it. They didn't see anything. But he happened to somehow get over the fence and then I guess went through that door and waited on him. And they were in different bedrooms or whatever.
So he executed them.
Yes. Yes. 22-year-old. Yeah, it was just it was crazy that this guy. I won't say his name because we don't want to give him any.
No.
No, he doesn't deserve any recognition.
No need.
Absolutely, it's just so sad. You know what I mean? Beautiful mansion. You know what I mean?
That coincides kind of what my next news story is.
Yeah. And last but not least, we all heard about that McDonald's. How disturbing, and more is coming out.
Oh, you're talking about the stabbing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
I seen more today.
How many times I've been to that McDonald's?
Oh, dude, it's horrible. My
After
buddy lives right down the
COVID,
street.
Yeah.
4 houses down.
Which McDonald's is it?
9 Mile.
And Van Dyke?
East
Fort
Point.
Kelly, East Point.
Oh, yeah. I did see that. Yeah, right up the service.
Yeah.
Right up 9
What's
miles.
the
Yeah.
park over there? Kennedy Park?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like if you were to take them streets back. Like
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
right at the
Normandy
park.
and all
Yeah.
them. Right
And it was
there.
over something so stupid,
Oh, but
too.
if you're sitting there and you're seeing these TikTok things that she's coming out of her, it is so weird
yeah.
and so messed up.
So premeditated, too.
Oh God, it's
So
horrible.
what was the reasoning behind it?
just
The one that was murdered was the manager.
Right.
Yes.
She was a man. She'd been
And
there
the
for
other one-
23 years.
And the 26-year-old
Was the worker there?
Was the worker, and she would come in and whatever your job title is, you have your tasks that you have to get done. And she was never doing what she did.
No, she's in a cooler and stuff.
She's in
doing
here,
these
she's in there. She says, you know what? Just clock out and leave. I'll bring in someone else that wants to do what you're supposed to be doing.
Did it the first day. And then come back in. Something happened the second day. Go home again. That's when she only lives 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
So that's when she really went over the edge. Like, she's trying to tell me all this stuff. She's saying, I'll take my belt off. Like, we're her kids. We ain't her effing kids. And she was just, totally going. And she had this one video and she's screaming, I'm not giving you sex. I'm not giving you sex. Because supposedly she was living with this person. And it just, if you see it, you see the demise. It is so sad. And now we got lives and kids.
And she stabbed her how many times?
15.
15 times.
15 times.
Jesus.
Very sad.
Kudos to the guy that
Held her at gunpoint.
Yeah, held her at gunpoint. He had a license to carry.
Right. Yeah,
CPL. And he held her there until the police there.
Yeah.
He said like the police were there instantly.
Oh, no
because
doubt
the police
about it.
department's right on 9 Mile too,
Yeah.
like closer to Gratiot.
Yeah, she's in Macomb County now.
Terrible.
$5 million.
39 years old with 6 kids.
Yes, yes. And, so they had the balloons, the red and white balloons, and they let up in the air and stuff. And just prayers out to the families because they lost on both sides.
It's stupid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just
No, it's horrible.
stupid. A dumb reason.
And you think, like
Basically, 2 lives are lost there because she's never getting out of prison.
No,
and
no.
The other one's never coming back. So
Right.
and you see this stuff. What do you, what's your guys' opinion on this? Is like you see, like, your job title work, you got people.
Yeah.
You have to tell them, and there's some certain things that you have to do.
Right.
And does things like that ever cross your mind where you worry about that with, or you got great rapport with your employees?
Did you see what
I think, when you have like an understanding and you feel like you can level with people on a personal level and have that balance with people, there's an understanding there. But there's been volatile employees as well where you feel a little uneasy around. Mm-hmm. You got some hot-headed people out there where, okay, you come at somebody, you have to like reprimand them or whatever. Things can go from 0 to 60 real quick.
Yeah.
You never really know. So there are people like that out there, but on a day-to-day basis, no, I don't feel that way. But anytime you're dealing with the general public, anything can happen.
Right. You walk outside your door, you don't know what's going to happen.
She was saying too. She's like,
Did you see what
she
they
messed
set
my
the
stuff.
bail at?
Yeah,
25 million cash.
Yes.
Cash. Not
like-
no 10%.
I got bills to pay. I got stuff. She sent me home. Like just it was.
You ain't got no,
So let me go kill
you
her.
ain't got-
That's going to solve my problem.
you ain't got no bills now, bitch.
No, it's sad. It's
No,
just,
now you are a bill.
Terrible.
Now you are a bill.
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
Now we got to pay for your room and board.
Right. Now you're a bill.
And you'll probably
crazy.
see more and more pop up on your Facebooks, and you'll see the darkness, and go, wow, that this, if people didn't see this about this individual, to try to reach out and give help, it was a loss. It's sad, very sad.
Yeah, that's terrible, man.
God bless that family, man.
Yeah,
Horrible.
pray for them kids too.
Yes, absolutely.
What else you got, Hollywood?
That's all I got.
Okay, so U.S. cities with the fastest rising rent. We don't have to do cities. This is according to Boardroom. We can do states. So if you name the state, I'll tell you the city. So top 5 in rent.
Michigan.
No, doesn't make the
York.
list.
Las Vegas.
No, neither.
Really?
You were close on the first
New
one.
York.
He just said New York.
Who did?
Cheech.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear that one. I'm sorry.
California.
No, believe it or not. These are going to surprise you guys.
Utah.
Switzerland.
Oh, U.S. cities. U.S.
Oh,
cities.
U.S. City.
Utah.
Maine.
Chicago.
No.
North Dakota.
I'll give you number 5 is Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Big city, growing
West.
city.
Wow.
Missouri.
There's quite a few in the Midwest.
Chicago.
Missouri.
Nope. Man, you guys are way off.
Kansas.
Nope.
Texas.
All right, number 4 is Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Wow.
Denver.
I hear a lot of
Colorado?
people are spending time in Indiana
And a lot of
these days.
damn hicks out there.
Down now.
Denver. Denver, Colorado.
No, easy.
Nebraska.
Nope. Number 3 is Columbia, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
South
Myrtle
Carolina.
Beach.
Down there by Myrtle Beach.
Myrtle
there.
Beach,
See Rebel?
Virginia.
Nope.
Got any family over there in Myrtle Beach?
Ain't nothing
I
down
got
there in
family in
Alabama.
Virginia. But
Ain't nothing down in Alabama.
All right, number 2, Cleveland, Ohio.
Shut the
really?
fuck
For
up.
what?
Now, Cleveland, if you ever been to the Flats, downtown Cleveland,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
hell of
Yeah.
a time.
It's
a
fun.
great time, fun city. So shout out to Cleveland.
You ever been in downtown Cleveland in the hood?
Oh yeah, I've been down there.
Yeah,
There's hoods in every city,
I seen the
Damn right.
Tigers play there.
They hated us, dude. They hated Michigan when we went there for the titles.
Number 1, Hollywood. You should know this one.
Is
I
it-
want to say
Is it
Atlanta.
Hollywood?
Son of a bitch.
Newark, New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Newark.
How you doing?
How you doing?
And this kind of blew
Jersey,
my
huh?
mind. Like, I've been there.
By the
I didn't
Bidens.
love it. I wouldn't pay rent to live there.
And
Just
I've never
saying.
been to Jersey.
Yeah, we went there for a Josh James wedding last year. And
Jersey.
it's so fast paced. It's like a rat race all the time, dude.
Jersey.
That's a cool dude.
Is it like New York though? Is it
Just
like
James.
24? Everything's open 24 hours a day, like New York.
I mean, it's I think 4. The
Yeah.
bar is open at 4.
Yeah, my brother was telling me about. I've never been to New York, but he was like, "Dude, you could go buy a Starbucks at 4:00 in the morning,
Yeah.
and then go across the street and get the best burger you ever had in your life
Yeah,
in New York."
What's your
It's
favorite
great.
thing?
It's
it's a
at
lively
Starbucks?
city though.
It is, man.
What's your
it's
favorite
it's
drink
crazy.
at Starbucks?
I like the white chocolate mocha.
Star.
Give me a large
like a-
white chocolate mocha all
from
day.
Star.
You guys aren't gonna like my order.
What is it? Speak it out.
It's a Komodo Dragon blend, triple shot, double shot, espresso with double shot cream, triple shot.
You bougie
He
motherfucker.
lost me. He lost me.
Yeah,
I did
I
that
know.
caramel one. That was pretty good.
It's
man.
Komodo Dragon. The blend is you can buy it. It's called Komodo Dragon. Is the blend of coffee. You know how they have blonde or they have. It's the best in the world.
You should have
You
came
might
up.
as well be speaking Japanese. I don't
My
even.
wife
I
said
don't
it
even
tastes
drink
like pure
coffee.
poison.
Hollywood said he's got an attached pet Komodo dragon.
You should have just went up to him and said, "Can I get a konnichiwa?"
Konnichiwa. And
Hey, ladies.
most
Hey,
of
ladies,
the time
you
they
wanna-
follow it all the time. When I go in there, can I get a Komodo Dragon with 2 double espresso shots, a double shot of venti sugar, and a double shot of cream? They get it every time, right? Just about.
Hey, ladies, you want to touch Hollywood's dragon?
She's like this. She's like, "Can I take your order, please?" You go. She's like, "Okay, I got you."
All right, hey, trending slang words you should know nowadays.
Oh,
okay,
God.
let's see who can get
God.
these.
No,
number
none of
one,
us. None
number
of us will
one,
get-
Sigma. What does that mean? Sigma.
Sigma. Is that a fraternity?
It sounds like it. Doesn't
Yeah,
it
it sounds like a fraternity of guys.
Is
that are
that
throwing-
like your group of guys, like your posse?
No.
Okay.
It means good.
Sigma?
Yeah.
Sounds like a language in Finland. Sigma.
Eric, how you doing today? Sigma.
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 How's the apple pie?
Never heard of
Sigma.
it.
Sigma.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
All right, number 2, skibbity.
Skibbity. Skibbity.
What does that mean?
Are you making these up? Are you?
I swear to God, no. I found this list. I was like, I got to bring this up on
Skibbity
the
to me
pod.
would mean like quick. You're
Go on,
quick.
skibbity.
No, it
skibbity,
actually
skibbity.
means bad. It doesn't even make sense.
Oh God.
Okay. How about Delulu?
How is it Dom's wrestling skills? Skibbity.
Delulu.
I dated a chick one time. Her name was Delulu.
I thought it was Delilah, man.
Oh, maybe that was what it was.
Delulu.
Delulu. What's that mean?
Stupid.
Delusional. So not you're close.
You crazy? I'm Delulu.
I'm Delulu.
A lot of the young kids use this one. You should know this one, Rebel.
Yeah,
Riz.
that was the old one, huh?
Riz. What does Riz mean?
Not a fucking clue. Riz is something I did when I was 16, and I
Like
Frank
quick.
Rizzo.
dope. Like, oh man, that's Riz.
No. I would think,
We probably sound so
She,
stupid.
man, I'm gonna tell you what, man. She was really Riz. I was all up in there with that Riz.
well, it does mean romantic charm.
I
mean, you got the Riz, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hollywood be knowing that shit, man.
wow, you just really Forrest Gumped your way into that one, huh?
Man, Hollywood, he Riz as fuck, man.
That's some really good Riz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
boo boo.
Number
Hey man,
5.
you got any Riz sauce?
Number 5. Number 5. Cap.
Like to burn somebody? Like
No, you know, we hear kids say no cap or that's cap.
yeah, no
What does that mean?
cap. It's like if you burn somebody.
A lie? Yep, easy, got it. It means not true or a lie. This one's easy, goat. We all know that one.
Greatest of all time.
This
Yeah, but
one,
it's not really a new one, though. I mean,
No.
yeah. Well, this is trending slang words you should know. So whatever's trending at the time. What about Giat? What does Giat mean?
something Volkswagen tried to get rid of.
A group. Giat. We got a group. We form a group.
Nope.
No clue.
Giat.
Curvy booty / hips.
I got the
Yo, she got
Yo,
that
she got that
Giat.
Giat.
shit.
I say
Yo.
she got that ass.
Hey, I'm looking for some new Giat.
I like. She got them hippie doo-doos.
All right, number 8, Pookie. What's Pookie mean nowadays?
Pookie.
Crickets. Nobody said nothing.
Side chick? Pookie like a side chick?
Like, yo, baby, that's my boo-boo. Pookie.
Kinda. So it's someone you love or care for. So that could be.
Nah, that ain't the side chick. Ain't no love in the side games, baby.
Hang it down.
Oh, that was great.
All right, this is an easy one. Fire.
That's fire. Oh my God, I'm so sick of hearing that.
Yeah, that's
My-
really
my
good.
son
early.
plays-
Yeah, like they always say, oh man, did you ever have the ribs over there, man? They're fire.
Oh, it's fire, man.
My
You
son
drank
plays
that
at
shit
The
fire.
firehouse?
Yeah.
My son plays online video games, and he'll be playing with 20 other kids. I'll hear that. I heard that term
it's
six
fire,
times
bro.
in a minute.
It's
That's
fire, bro.
It's fire.
It's
Is he
Fire.
one of like does he like yell at all the other people playing too?
Oh,
like
my
if he's
God.
on the man
To the point to where
my
I'm gonna
son
go-
was insane
Oh,
when he
it's
used to do that
crazy.
shit.
Like the whole house will be dead silent, and all of a sudden, you'll hear, ah! like out of the blue, Colton, what's the matter? Nothing. Well, I can do nothing. What?
So you're saying he was on fire?
Yeah, he was. Well, apparently, he was throwing fire.
All right, number 10, mid. What does mid mean? If someone says
Mid.
that's mid.
It's front and behind.
Huh?
Mid.
Mid, like the person's midriff. Like, look at that mid.
No.
She got a mid that's banging.
No.
That's mid.
It's okay.
Yep, you got it. Average or not that good.
Yeah. Yeah, man, she mid.
I can't get down with that.
All right, I got 2 more, or no, 3 more. What about sus? S-U-S.
Suspect.
Suspect.
Yep,
Yeah.
got it.
Man,
I've heard
that's
that
so-
a lot. But
Yeah.
I should know all these. I work with a bunch of kids. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bussin'. Like, that's bussin'.
Like, that's just bad as hell, man. That's just busting, baby.
Dope.
Dope. You know what I mean? That's
Young
cool
on
as hell.
C.
Not dope as in,
In
drug.
regards
Not
to
bad
what?
meaning bad, but bad meaning.
Isn't that an old?
In regards to what, though? Like, it's pertaining to something in particular.
Like, you get down there, that's bust, man.
that's an 80s song, right? Remember
How's
Bustin'
that go? Let me see.
You be busting. That'd be bust.
bust a move.
Busting.
No,
at this
Breaking
bussin',
that shit out. You busting.
bussin' is like when something's, like, really good tasting. Like, man, that chicken was bussin'. You know what I mean? That's what it means.
Kids today,
They making shit up now.
I'm telling you.
Cheech, you probably seen the
remember
guy.
the old song,
You probably seen the guy on TikTok, the
who's
bussin'
that?
guy.
Oh, yeah.
The kid.
Yeah.
He
Remember the
got
Humpty Dance?
crazy popular.
I
for
used the
that.
word
Yeah.
that don't mean nothing, like Luke did.
All right, C-Rel, you should know this. Slay. What does slay mean?
I slayed him. I said slayed that kid. I went up against this kid like if you
I slayed him.
if you
Took
beat
him out.
somebody in a
No.
contest.
You slay bitches. Right?
No, I do not, man.
Pretty much.
Cheat said that. Like
It's like you're killing something.
yeah, you're killing something. Like I hear it all the time. Like Colton caught a pretty decent pass, and he actually caught it through this guy's arms and took it away, and they told him, "Say you slayed him, you slayed him." I kept
Doing
hearing.
something really well or
Yeah.
with confidence.
Yeah.
You got mossed.
That's right. All right, my last thing. Did you guys see this story about Teddy Bridgewater? So he
Yes.
got suspended as the head coach of Miami Northwestern High School because he covered Uber rides, meals, and recovery services for his players out of his own pocket last season.
Yep.
They had a national championship. They won it before he came to the Lions as a backup. He got suspended for taking care of his players when they were in need, teaching them how to take care of their bodies and giving them the necessities to help them chase their dreams.
Cannot
Not
do it.
cheating, not stealing, just caring.
Just caring.
How do you feel about this? Because nowadays
I'm on both sides of the fence on this one because
it's crazy out there
Yeah.
with the rules and whatnot.
It is,
so.
but I'm on both sides. I mean, I could see both sides of it. You know what I mean? Because even though he wasn't doing nothing wrong, he was caring about him. It's how it can look, and you start getting investigated. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Through the Board of Education, somehow you're going to get unwanted attention and stuff you may not want to look at. But at the same time, how are you going to punish a guy for literally just caring about what he's
Exactly.
doing? He wasn't. He's going to gain nothing monetary off these kids except the satisfaction
Yeah.
that he changed that person's life at one point in his life.
And he has connections. He can help these kids. If they're getting recruited by a particular college, he may know an assistant coach, head coach, something like that.
And that happens all the time. That's
Yeah.
not illegal, right?
Yeah.
So I see both sides of it. You know what I
You
mean?
just
Yeah.
can't have rules implemented, and you cannot
I got one
have
more thing for Nick.
anything with money or assistance to players.
Yeah.
Like say,
But that's not really assist. That's guiding somebody through life.
even
you know
like
what I mean?
this.
Getting them home after a practice. You know what I mean? Or
you want to go like when I coached I told him like this. I said, "You're going to pay me. Keep the money. I want all my guys to have shirts and football shirts.
Yeah.
You can't do that. It's a rule. You'll be suspended. It's my money. I don't want it. I want it to go back to my kids. Can't do that.
If that's illegal, I mean, we both know a guy named Butch in the SFL. You know how many meals that guy's paid for, a ride home that guy's given? He's probably spent thousands of dollars just making sure a kid had something to eat.
It's the way
or
the
making
world
sure
is
he
now.
had proper football pants for
Or
no
that-
other
or
for
that he
no
got
other
home
reason.
safe.
Yeah, or they got
he was always
yeah.
about the kids, man.
Yeah.
And there's so many coaches like that. It's,
It's the bad ones that took the one home for the pants, and you know what I'm saying?
The pants.
And it just ruins it. It ruins
Don't want
the
that.
good. You don't.
no.
You don't.
Don't want the pants.
So you have
I want
to
to be
implement.
depanced.
Cheech, what do you got, brother?
I have, let's see. Police found a missing woman 60 years after she disappeared.
Wow.
This was in Sauk County Sheriff's Office. This is in Wisconsin. Now in her 80s, is living outside of Wisconsin. The detective who managed to track her down says she had her reasons for leaving, and she doesn't, and she wants to remain hidden.
What?
She told him, she said, after all this, I don't want people to know where I'm at. She
Wow.
just, so I got into like reading a little
How
bit.
old was she when she?
She's been missing for 60 years and she's now in her 80s.
So
So,
she was
this
20s,
was in her 20s.
So they thought she had been kidnapped
Yeah.
and murdered.
Yeah, and she just says, no, I got in a community that nobody knew where I was, and I started my whole life over again.
Damn.
She ratted.
Wow.
And she's
She's
She
a
ratted.
red.
I mean, you get some people like
Do that
that.
face again and say it again.
She ratted. Hi, pussy.
Not a pussy.
He's white.
Wow.
Authorities say a babysitter checked under the bed for monsters and found someone. So this was in Kansas. Authorities say a babysitter went to refute a kid's claims of a monster under their bed, but came face to face with a male suspect who was hiding there.
That kid is
They
scarred
later
for life.
arrested a
Done.
27-year-old man, and he confessed that he had been sneaking into that bedroom without anybody knowing for over a year.
Wow.
Not every night, but every now and then when he needed to, he would climb up and he would sleep under this fucking bed, and then like they would go out like for the day, like mom
he
and
would
dad
just
are
leave.
working. He would eat and he would clean his dishes and stuff.
What the hell?
How many times did you do as a kid? Would
How
you
creepy
know?
is that guy, dude?
You would go
That's
look up.
mad weird.
You would look under your bed as a kid. How many times did you do that? Like you would go in your room, and something would just draw you to look under that bed.
Yeah, it's almost like, so when I would be home alone, even when I was single at times, I would do this. Like I would walk the house.
That's rad.
I did
and
it too.
yeah.
Did it too.
What's the word that fits this fucking
That's
creepy
Sigma,
guy?
dog.
That's Sigma.
But yeah, I would walk the house, open doors, check the closets. You know what I mean? Even as
Yeah.
a kid too.
Especially when you
As
have
a
your
kid,
first
too.
yeah,
legs.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking about where would you
Especially
hide?
like after
Yeah.
like you hear something like that, it's like, well, damn. I mean, anybody can get. This happened to me about 3 weeks ago. I was helping out on another route. This lady was probably 60, locked herself out. I said, "Is the deadbolt locked?" I'm delivering mail.
Right.
She goes, no, just this. I said, all right. So on our keys, we have a credit card,
Right. And you slid it in
so
between.
we can
Right.
so we can get gas and stuff like that. Pop. I go, there you go. She goes, oh my God. She goes, where'd you grow up, Detroit?
Well, I just shut the door.
If I
I'd have re-shut the door.
if I grabbed your purse right now, yeah, I did grow up in Detroit, bitch.
That's what she said to you?
Yeah.
Not thank you?
Not even a thank you.
She did say thank you. Then she says, where'd you grow up, Detroit? I said, no. I said, it's not that hard to figure out, lady, but you're welcome.
I'd have went up and re-shut the door.
I'm a
I get in your car next.
Yeah. next time you ain't getting in, I'm gonna take them groceries with me.
I don't tell you.
Wow. Unappreciative people.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I can't
Yeah.
mess with them.
Got anything else for news?
Lots of floods all over this country.
Yeah.
But the ones I don't think The ones in San Antonio with all those girls, I think that was the
12 girls
weekend
still
after
missing.
we did the show.
Yes,
How
yes.
sad, man. I mean,
Awful, man.
awful.
What's it up to now? 150 people?
Yeah, something like that.
Right.
Last I
mean-
heard it was 90, but I'm sure it's more than that now.
Yeah, because they said that water rose over 20 feet. And,
How did they not know? Like,
Because it rose 20 feet, like what, 28 minutes or something?
Yeah,
It was like,
it
was
was like,
but like, you know what I'm saying? You can't predict, Mother Nature, but as far as like your dams and all that, if they're old, like it was old, you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like a bridge, if it's, well, we need to get to it, but we'll just put it down, put it back. The next thing, you had a catastrophic drop off a bridge.
right.
Then
Yeah.
it's what? Paying the families out. You knew about this shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to hear about this for years later.
It's very sad when it's kids.
And then there
Very
was
sad.
flooding up in New York, too. New York and New Jersey area. They had floods down there.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Did you guys see the video? Remember the lady that was drinking and then went in that and killed them kids?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen that video. Oh my god.
Yeah, what she got like 25 years, I
She
think.
didn't even know. She's like, I hope I didn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, she's like kind of like taking it like half-heartedly, like, yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your level? 7.
But did you
Right,
see
right.
that could have all been different? She was this far from hitting that pole. She come around there, like
Only
say
person
that
was she
pole
killed
there,
herself,
she
right?
needed to hit that pole. And she just missed it and went, oh my God, it broke my heart.
Yeah.
It broke my heart.
Oh, it was terrible.
So sad.
Yeah, man. It's wild. Chuck, you said you had one more thing?
Yeah, as you guys remember, you remember the stalker that broke into Eminem's house?
Yeah,
Have you
heard
ever
about
seen he got
this.
jail time? Yeah. Well, he's going to prison now for a long time because he got caught back on the property again. Wow. Yeah, for a second
Scary.
time. Yeah, he wasn't in the house that first time he broke in. You know what I mean? This time he was caught on the property by one of the bodyguards because Eminem had really upgraded his security since the last time.
Obsessed. Obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was caught, I guess, on the southwest corner of the property.
Come on.
And he wouldn't say a word when they caught him, except where is he?
Was his hair blonde?
I have no idea. I just know he's back in jail.
That's so creepy,
Yeah,
man.
It is, man.
I mean, you like a person that. I mean, come on.
No, he was there
Yeah.
to kill it. Remember the
The
first
end
time?
of the day, it's just another person,
Yes.
man. He's famous, he's badass, but I mean, he's no different than us.
No.
What is the infatuation where you feel like you have to go do these type of things?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't get
are you
it.
just that starstruck? Like, what goes through your mind?
And the first
Are you
time
that envious? I don't
I
understand
guess
it.
we'll never know because we don't think like that.
Right,
So, you know what I'm saying? I guess we just, I mean, you can ask Easy. Easy? Okay. But we don't understand that.
He went to Denver to get a pair of John Elway's underwear. I know.
Ended up
Davis, great
at a
running back.
Diddy's party. You know,
Great
what are you going
running
to do?
back.
the first time he did it, you know, what I mean, Eminem actually confronted him. He threw a brick through the kitchen window, and
Wow.
before security could even get there, Eminem heard the noise from his bedroom, walked up and confronted him in the kitchen, and he walked him through the other side of the house, through his game room, through his arcade, and met up with security in there. And he said he never tried to attack him or anything. He just said, "I'm here to kill you."
He said, I'm here to kill
Yeah,
you.
that first time when he broke in his house through the rock, and he goes, "What are you doing here, man?" He's like, "I'm here to kill you."
That's messed
And
up.
I don't know what, they didn't say what Eminem said next, but he was very calm. He walked him through the house to where the security was. Security took him.
I'm going to give you 2 tickets to my next concert. Go ahead. No.
Yeah, I guess
Put
they
him away.
said he's going to definitely go to prison now. At this
Yeah, he should
time.
never come
Yeah,
out.
no, yeah, that's horrible.
Well, if you guys see the picture of this fucking dude?
No.
I mean, geez.
No, could you show it?
No, I don't have the picture of it. But if you look him up, if you look him on your phone, he makes my brother look like Tom Cruise. I mean,
But you know what? You got to think about it. We walk this earth every day around very delusional people.
Yeah.
You got to always keep your eyes open.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, oh yeah.
I understand.
What was that old song? What if God was one of us? You know what I mean? You never know what you're walking by or in front of or behind.
Yeah, that's wild, dude.
That's why you don't even want to honk your horn anymore. They do pull out a gun and kill you. Yeah,
Yeah, it's better to just take it easy, man.
Right.
Blow it off and just keep going. Go about your
Take it
I
business.
worry about my wife is that because my wife is, dude, she is Richard Petty with a temper. I'm telling you, man.
It's
Yeah.
sad. It's sad.
No, for sure. Well, last little bit I got is
I hear Jenny Sachs getting a 95-pound mold taken off her ass.
I love that one. You boys ready for the fives of the week?
Yes.
All right, right, boys, episode 172. So we're talking about the 5 C's of life in honor of C Rebel, Damu.
Sea Rebel.
They already knew that.
So
Now it comes full circle.
I know the
didn't even-
main 3 are choice, chance, and change, right? But we added create and courage as well. So C Rebel, you're the guest of honor. We'll spin it back this way. Start with courage, man. Name a time in your life where you felt like, or you seen, or anything that involved courage.
When I was probably 10 years old, I had this written down. When I was 10 years old, I had witnessed a man beating up on a lady really, really, really bad in an alley. And he said, "Don't you move your neck." And I'm watching. I had to literally jump over my fence, run in the yard to go tell my dad to call the police. And they told me that was pretty good because most people had just froze and stayed there. And
Yeah.
I don't
that
believe
was-
you jumped the fence.
well, if you know where I grew up, there was a street and an alley, then a street and an alley. then a
Your
street.
fences over there were
I need to see video of that.
Yeah, I was 7, maybe. I was 7 years old, and my backyard butted up against an alley.
The fence was this high.
And me and my brother were playing football on the fence, and it went over the fence, and I left it there. The next morning, I wanted to go for my football and jumped over there. And I looked and I heard.
So was this in the mean streets of South Warren?
South Warren, Michigan.
Fucking A, man.
1 block off of 9 Mile, babe.
Damn. Was it closer to Van Dyke or?
No, it was actually right. It was one street off of 9 Mile.
Gotcha.
If you turned out, you turn down Memphis. This is 9 Mile, and it was the alley. That was my street.
Wow.
It was a shady ass alley.
crazy.
I had
Good
a lot
for you,
of
though, man.
Yeah, I was scared to death. I was like, okay, I'm not moving. And he turned away and he started grabbing again. I hopped over the fence. And my dad, he didn't even do it. He just went and immediately called the police. He believed me, the fact that I wasn't just saying, oh, some kid's imagination.
No, that's good, man.
That was my one courage moment. I've had a lot of courage since, but I thought that was pretty good this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Hollywood?
I mean, there's probably, tons of them. I would say this one really stands out. When my daughter, she was 5 years old, and she had this, I don't know, something was wrong with her stomach, and they just couldn't figure out what it was. You know what I mean? And it happened to be something she was born with. And so the courage I had to maintain everything with her, and it was such a sad time because she was so young and she didn't know. And I'm walking with her, and I'm just like, you're just not ready.
You know what's going on, but
Yes,
you
she
can't
doesn't
tell
believe-
her
right,
that.
You
can't
need to
tell her
stay
that.
calm to keep her
Yes,
calm,
yes.
right? That's
So-
scariest. That's hard to do.
And
as a
you're
parent.
waiting for that one thing to go, Dad, am I going to die? And she never said it. And it was always like, and I'm going to work, shooting back down 8 Mile, going up to Maross. It was so crazy. And she was in there a month. So to hold all that and have my other children at bay, and
Keeping them calm at the
yes,
same time.
it was
you know,
so
for
because
sure.
they were close to her, and they're like, they're asking all these questions, and with the doctors, and I'm trying to go, I need the best doctors. I want the Michigan doctor, I got the Children's Hospital, and to have that courage to hold that together in her, for the most part, because she got so attached to being at the hospital because she was there so long.
Yeah.
She did not want to leave. And it was so sad. I would sit there and walk with her, and she had her little IV in her, and I'm like, just put this in me. You know what I mean? Take
Yeah.
this.
Gladly.
Don't
Yeah.
do this. Don't do this to my daughter. She does it nervous and she's walking. She got a little daddy, and it's like, you know what I mean? And I told the doctor, I was like, listen, man, I need this child to be taken care of. I got to know. And he's like, we're still trying to figure out what it is. You know what I mean?
Did they ever find out what it was?
Yeah, it was clothianol. It was like an assist if it was blocking in her stomach. So if it was allowed to go on 16, 17, it could have turned into cancer.
Yeah.
So they got out, and then mysteriously when they opened her up, and she had like a 10-inch cut like this, that they found a valve just laying there. So I don't know if that was from something else at birth. They didn't know. He said, "Can we take that for science?" I'm like, hey, "Whatever, we don't need it." And I said, "Thank you."
You don't need it.
9.5 hours on an 8-hour surgery. So you start worrying. You're monitoring all
Right, after 8 hours and 1 minute.
what the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to have that courage of just holding everything together because, man, at that point, a 5-year-old, oh, Lord. And that was probably the most courage I really, really needed to have was with her at that time.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's
Baby.
I think by you going through that helped me through my situation with my son.
Oh, yeah.
Because you kind of, you understood what I was going through.
Yes.
And by you going through that, I remember that time, and it's very, very scary. And you don't wish that on anybody, man.
No.
You got to really dig deep in those situations.
Especially when she swelled that one night when I went in there and she swelled up. She looked like she was Korean. I'm like, this is not my daughter. It's the medication. It's the water. I said, son. And I was going nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They retain all that water.
And she goes, well, sir, I said, you don't understand. She's 5 years old. You know, so it's just, like I said, so when it comes to courage like that, it's like
What's her name?
Priscilla.
How old is she now?
She's 17. Yeah, and she
We're glad you pulled through it, Priscilla.
Yes, 10-inch scar across her stomach.
Yes.
Yep. Wow. So that's
Absolutely.
my courage.
Yeah, and I was going to go that route, but I wanted to switch it up because I know I told that story
No,
a lot of
that's-
times
no,
on the
that's-
podcast.
That was a scary time.
Absolutely.
Because, like, I never went through anything like that, knock on wood, and whenever I'd call to check on Mike's Hayward, I didn't even know what to say to him. Like, what do you say when
it's
somebody's
not
going
much.
through like that?
No.
I didn't have the words. You know what I mean? If he wanted to say something, I'd be there to listen to him. But
No doubt about
for me to
it.
try to give encouragement, I didn't know how to give encouragement on that. That's just
It's tough, man.
it's terrible.
It's like you hurt all over again because, like he's going through something different, the kind of like the stomach thing, like that.
right. You want to be there for support.
You're
but,
living
like,
all
what do you
over
say?
again going, I've been through this, man, but you're in it now. I'm not in. You're in it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you go through all them emotions. Again.
No, and like the support I got during that time from so many people was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, from family, from friends, from even Stevenson, where I was at, they were very supportive.
Even
during that time.
Even your ex, you guys got
Yeah, she was
you guys
great during
teamed
that
up. You
time.
guys teamed up like
Yep, absolutely.
God is
Yep,
good
shout
all
out to
the time.
her and
God
her
is good.
family. Even the East Side Eagles, even Nick.
right. Yep.
They helped out,
Rest in peace.
helping with some things, and that was incredible too. So, do good, you get good in return. So,
Yes, absolutely.
but a courage moment I had was actually in middle school because I wanted to be a little bit different, and I was kind of, I was the dark one in the family, right? I looked like a pharmacist, right? But I used to get messed with a lot when I was younger, and so finally had this moment. This kid kept fucking with me every single day at Kennedy Middle School, and we had detention after school. And I had to walk home, so I knew it. I knew it. This was the day. So I was gassing myself up all day. I was
Right.
like, if he fucks with me today,
Been there.
it's going down. So he followed me, started talking shit. I don't know, something like a light just went off. And this isn't always the greatest thing, but you also have to defend yourself in situations.
Absolutely.
And it's a little bit old school mentality. But I turned around, I kicked him in the gut, and I punched him so hard. I mean, his nose was just gushing blood everywhere. And I don't know, I just finally stood up for myself. From that moment on, it's where you kind of started to change.
But how good did that feel at that moment? I mean, yeah, you were worried about the blood at the same time. The moment, the exhilaration that went through you when that dude knew you
Yeah,
weren't.
next
That's
thing I
the
know,
that's
the
the
security
first-
guard's coming, my mom's coming. So it
That's
was
the first
crazy,
time.
man.
That's the first time Mike said, "You understand? You understand now?"
Don't let me come back with my uncles. You understand?
Yeah, I mean,
Damn, good for you,
no
man.
Billy Badass, because I've been on the receiving end of ass whoopings
No,
too.
you-
But
yeah, you got-
at a certain point, you're just not going to take no shit.
Right.
No,
Absolutely.
right.
You definitely sent the message, right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for
that's
sure.
awesome.
Yeah, man. So
Do you and that kid end up becoming friends later on
we
in
were
life?
actually good after that.
Yeah.
yeah, because I think he respected
Sometimes
me
that
after
happens,
fact.
right.
Yeah, sometimes it does happen because
Right.
Josh,
Beat him
God
down.
rest his soul.
Yes.
Man, we tore up my first apartment. My ex was freaking out. He was drunk and he was actually belittling Judge James in it. So I was sensitive to that. I'm like, you're not going to talk to my homeboy like that, even though we're best friends too. Like, you're not going to degrade him in my house, man. I got a young baby here. My girl's here. You're not doing that. We broke the fucking love seat. I mean, we're tussling, man.
I think I remember that. I think I remember hearing something
Yeah,
about
it was
that.
it was crazy. We threw down. But,
Yeah, I think I remember hearing something about
I'm glad I mean, there's moments that things like that happen. I
Yeah.
don't like to be that guy anymore.
No.
But
But
yeah,
you definitely, experienced that.
for sure. Yeah. It's kind of a part of growing up, man.
Yes, absolutely. I agree 100%.
So what do you think, Cheech?
Well, I got a couple different ones here. My daughter had the same thing. My youngest, she was at a party at Lakeside Mall, and
Lakeside Mall.
so all these little girls would go there and they would get makeup and stuff like that. It was called Libby Lou.
Yeah.
Libby Lou was the name of the store. I get a call from my wife. She says, Liv fainted and we're going to St. Joe's on 19 Mile. That was the closest hospital.
Right.
I was like, what? So I left work and I went there, and we didn't like what was going on at St. Joe's because they weren't really telling us nothing. And so we made some calls and we said, there's somebody there that said you need to get her to Children's Hospital. There's a guy, Dr. Michael Klein. So we both had the courage, they're about to take her in, and we're like, we're taking her out of here. And they're like, what? They said, we just called Children's and we're going. And I mean, I wasn't crying, but I was like this close to like, don't fuck with us right now. This is our kid.
Yeah.
We don't like what's going on here. And we drove her, and she slept the whole time. My wife was in the back seat with her. And we got there, and this other doctor met us, and it was the best thing that we ever did.
But you didn't know that at the time. You were like,
No.
am I doing the right
so
thing
what
here?
she
Right.
had was called a ganglioneuroma. It was a mass, and it was pushing on her heart. And that's what made her faint. So what they did was, she has an incision right here that is in like her bikini line. That's what they called it. And he went in and he took it out, and she was
No problem,
there.
sense?
No,
What's her name?
Olivia.
I'm glad you both did that, Olivia.
Yeah,
Yes, absolutely,
yeah,
girl.
yeah. She's 24 now, so
Amazing.
I have a
Yeah.
25-year-old, so
yeah,
it
it was awesome. But us as parents, like we're like, well, what happens from here to that? I said, just fucking. I was just.
At that point, you're just tunnel
Yeah,
vision.
she was sleeping, and she kept like listening. She's breathing. Okay, good, and like they knew that we were coming, and they were waiting for us there. Yeah.
Because they don't understand, and you're like, we know the possibilities. They're just
Fuck
looking
yeah.
like,
It brings you to your knees, man, especially when it's your child.
Oh, yeah.
We were just talking about this upstairs earlier, when so he had a wound in his stomach, and it was like you could see inside his stomach. That's how bad it was.
Your son.
Yeah, and the doctor's like, all right, Dad, you ready? So I had to clean the wound every single day. It was tough. But you guys have to just nut up and go and do it
Yeah,
for people
yeah.
you love, man.
That was some practice to get your mind right to be.
Oh,
okay,
absolutely. There was no doubt. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm going to do it to the best of my ability
You're
because
right. At that point, you have to block out all the things going.
Yes.
You're going to hurt him. You're going to do this. You're going to all that's got to go away.
yeah,
sure.
they send you home like that. They did that with Mateo.
Yeah.
And she's like, you got to do this pump. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not a nurse.
Right,
What if
right,
I mess up and I put air in my son and kill him?
it's scary.
I'm going to show you. No, I can't be doing this. But I learned it.
But
You
you
had
can,
no choice.
yeah.
Yeah, you had to do what you had to do.
Man.
Remember my wife, my mother-in-law, right? Awana. Do you remember
yeah,
Awana?
absolutely, yeah.
My wife had to do. My wife had to do that. Long story short, she went in the hospital for a simple procedure, and she never walked again. And they ended up cutting her legs off, and they cut her even higher. They sent her home, and her leg was open wound, and my wife had to literally, while the bone and everything, take it out. And, wow. Yeah, she walked in there for a simple procedure. And long story short, the doctor ended up, he did the surgery, walked out, left it, and checked for proper ventilation, left her on the table there for like 10 hours. They had to call him, and he was in the hospital. Then he went into the hospital, they went in there, fixed it, then had my father-in-law sign for a surgery to get in, but it wasn't the surgery he did. He went in and tried to cover his tracks.
Unacceptable.
Surgery, yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So I my wife's been there, and she told me that she had to do that.
Yeah, it's unreal, man. Well, good round. So, C-Rebel, so number 4 would be create. Name something that you created.
I created something I'm actually really proud of, and it's pretty recently.
You had another baby?
Fuck, don't say that. Fuck, hang me now.
Oh, my bad.
As you guys know, I'm in youth football, St. Clair Shores Green Hornets.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, you don't say. You heard that
We
before.
don't have no idea, C-Rebel down there.
Believe
Give me
it
the
or not,
whistle.
I know. Damn you.
I used to be with another organization Okay, and I tried to create a sponsorship program for them, and they were like, "It's never gonna work. It ain't gonna. You're wasting your time," and ended up having a falling out. And I left the organization. I went to the Green Hornets, and they were like, "If you want to create this sponsorship, go running ahead." And it's turned into where like it's been a big plus in our organization.
That's good.
And my president, I won't take all the credit. My president created the platform. I created a way to sell it, you know what I mean? And it's been very, very successful. And yeah, and it is kind of like that.
Hell
you know,
yeah.
Every time I walk in with a handful of checks, I'm like, yeah.
It's like him on
kinda
it's like Mo Money Mike on that top rope.
Yeah.
Right,
So
baby.
like the,
And that's kind of what it feels like. Anytime you walk into me and you pull out $5,000 worth of checks, you're like, you just gave me $5,000. Yeah, here's another $5,000.
you are the modern day Uncle Rico.
And then when you get to the
Tupperware.
I wasn't trying to throw a football. I wasn't trying to
Sell
sell football.
Tupperware.
But
The
like
team
when I
of
get to the
Uncle
stadium,
Rico.
when I get to the stadiums and all the banners and everything done, and I see all the sponsors I individually sign, it's like, yeah. I'm really proud that I created
But no,
that.
that's
Yeah,
you got a
dude.
good knack for that.
Yeah, yeah.
Very good knack for that.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that, brother. Hollywood?
That was a no-brainer one. When it said create, that was a no-brainer. For me.
Sure.
Well, Hollywood was created on the 7th day.
Tom, yeah.
No, all bullshit aside. Creating life, creating your kids. You know, having kids and being able to create what you don't know what they're going to come out with. You know, are they going to come out with all fingers and their feet and their toes and all that? To have, you know, beautiful kids and just to be able to create that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know. We're all taking chances. Every single time that people have a child, they're taking a chance with things, you know. First thing you do, you count them fingers and you count them toes, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so, when you realize, and especially like more and more now that I'm in my 50s, you look at some of them things that you didn't look at before. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
I hear
almost
you.
like we just kind of like, yeah, it's life. We kind of took for granted.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you start thinking about them things, and then as you have your older peers ahead of you and some of the things that they think about, you're like, wow, man, it's valid.
Yeah.
It
Right,
really
absolutely.
is valid. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to get your point across to the next generation. Because when you're no longer here, you know, now they're not going to think about that. They just like, you know, take it for granted.
Sure,
Thing,
yeah,
this and that. But yeah, creating, you know, your children, you know, and that's something that's just bizarre still when you think about it, to make life.
It's
wild.
cosmic
yeah.
in some way. You know what I mean?
Yes,
It's like,
yes,
like how
yes.
it actually, you know,
You could
right.
come
Yeah.
out with no ear. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? Oh, it's your fault. Not, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, what's
Yeah.
his name? The lead singer of Kiss.
Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
That's not the lead singer.
Paul
Paul
Stanley.
Stanley,
Stanley,
yeah,
yeah.
lead singer. Just because he's got a tongue doesn't mean he's
Gods
born.
of
He was born.
thunder.
He was born without an ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Share
born without.
like
I
the-
believe it was his left ear, but he
Yeah.
was born without his left ear.
Just
why
hope
he
he
had that
never. Just hope he never have to wear glasses. That would suck. You know.
Well,
Only
he's.
one ear.
I guess he's had an ear surgery put on now. He's.
Yeah, I recently read that. I was like, wow, I didn't know that.
I learned that on. He was on an interview with. You ever watch what's the name of the show? It was with not Dan. Yeah, the big picture with Dan Rather. Yeah, he was on there, and that's when he was talking about he was born with no
Hi,
ear.
I'm Dan Rather, and I've got Gene Simmons here.
Tom, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
good
Paul
stuff,
Stanley's
Hollywood. That's a
left
good
ear.
one.
Yeah.
It is. Thanks for shitting on all ours. My wife's gonna say, "Why didn't you come up with that? You said sponsor, not kids."
Yeah, so number 4, create, and it's actually coming full circle. So was actually the 5s of the week. So when I look back, we got a picture of me and Just James, and it was called the Basement Broadcast back then.
Yes.
And it was literally one of these tables, no cover, like in my old basement before it was remodeled and everything, and the most minimal stuff. This thing was about
Yeah.
a fourth of this.
He was actually admiring that when he was on the show 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
that new? This is new. He's like, man, this is all like.
Yeah, we had no video.
You still got that little box in that thing over
I
there?
do, yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff still.
That's awesome, though. That's awesome to keep to put
So
it safe.
to be a part of that and then seeing it grow, like me, him, and B was a big part of that in the beginning.
Right.
And then you guys came along, like, and all the people we met, Easy came on, and we started doing
Go
live
easy,
stuff. Go
go
easy,
easy,
go
go
easy.
easy.
and doing live shows. So like that's something to be proud of. You know what I mean?
Shit,
Like,
live, even
we
at
made
bars,
restaurants,
Yeah.
clubs.
You created something out of nothing.
Right, absolutely, he did. And I'll tell you what, Ireland's Pub was one of my favorite podcasts we've ever done. It was one of my favorite ones.
was
I had
definitely
so much
blessed.
fun.
We never knew it was going to go. You remember, all the times we talk about it, you're like, man, I just wonder. And then the years go by, and then you're like, you see how it's really stepped up. And I think like with the show too, that just took it to another level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we continue to grow, and it's good stuff.
No, man, we've lost episodes. We had the Spotify hiccup things, but we continued on. Even like, it's like a team, right? When I'm feeling some type of way, you guys are there to kind of level me out.
We fought like hell. Remember that? We fought like hell and said, we will get through this.
Yeah.
No matter what, at all costs, and we did, and we're still sitting here, and we got the belt.
Yep.
We got it going.
When I first started doing this, there was no live show when I first started doing this.
No, it's been awesome. It's a blast. It gives you people a platform. You get to have good conversations that you might not normally have.
First one was O'Grady's,
Yeah, I was up north for that one.
May 4th.
I was actually on the show, but I did it. I was on a phone interview on it.
And where we were sitting in the corner to bring that up, that piece that is now outside in the tent, outside at that bar.
Damn you.
Yes, I seen it.
What is it? The
That
tent?
corner piece where we were at,
Yeah.
it is now outside in the tent. Outside.
And the subplot of all that, too, is now the little wrestling thing we got going on, the Shores Wrestling Alliance making a comeback. Like, who the hell would have thought that after almost 25 years?
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
To be doing that is actually a blast. It's actually been a dream of mine. It's one of the...
And this podcast is what created that comeback.
It was the offspring of it. I'll tell you what, in my lifetime, I never thought I'd be hosting a wrestling event. Never in my life could I have told you I'd be hosting a wrestling event.
When opportunity knocks,
Yeah.
rebel, you must answer.
Absolutely. And you know what? I had an absolute... Remember how nervous I was when you first told me what you wanted me to do?
Oh, yeah, your pucker and
Yeah,
balls
it
tickling
was.
and everything else.
Just think this, C-Rebel. What it would have been like if you accepted that match with Adamu. How things could have been so different.
Well, I
Adam,
know,
yeah.
but the problem is Adam wouldn't be here right now. You took it easy on him.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
All right, Cheech, over to you, brother.
Zero
right.
chance of me taking it easy on him.
Oh, okay. So mine happened. This happened in 2008. After we had Andrew, actually we had all 3 kids then, but so Andrew was born in 97, Samantha was 95, 97, and then 01 for Liv. It wouldn't have made sense for my wife to go back to work because she worked at her sister's law firm and the money wasn't there, but her sister needed daycare.
Yeah.
So what she did was, all the insurance is on me at my job. So she watched her sister's kids at home every day. And it was crazy for her. But we had a finished basement and she just did what she had to do. And so then as the years go by, this one's going to school, this one's going to school, this one's going to school. So to make extra cash, out of the blue, I said, I'm going to start DJing weddings and stuff. And she looked at me. She's like, the fuck you going to? I said, I'm going to go buy it. I said, I went out. I bought this mixer. I bought the speakers. I created something out of nothing. I had never done it before. Got a fucking laptop, got some external hard drives because that's how you did it.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that you got right now.
And they said, and she
Especially
said,
seeing it paying
well,
off.
what's the difference between, I said, because I'm going to get out there and dance with the people. I said, DJs don't do that. And sure as shit, the first couple gigs that I had were just at like elementary schools. I would do like the little dance. Didn't get paid for it. Just wanted to get my name out there. Had some cards. Every parent took them. I did like 6 weddings like in a summer, bringing fucking $900 cash to the table.
awesome.
And
Yeah.
and ever since then, it's dying down now because the game has changed. Everybody's got every piece of music. They just they can put it on shuffle and not have to worry about something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so at that point, and we did like all of our vacations, how are we going to pay for it? Go in that box. That box had like eight grand in it, 10
Yeah.
grand. You know,
From-
just-
That was from that dumbass DJ idea you were telling me.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's
You know,
awesome.
and
Love
she
that.
was always like, you know, I always wanted her to do that with me, but then like we had no one like to watch the kids, but that would have been fun for like the two of us because she's outgoing, she's good looking, she could have, you know, you get all the
Right, she got
requests.
personality.
Yeah, but that never happened.
Well, you know,
You can do.
what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
What
Yeah.
you can do?
That's a good one though. All right, C Rebel, change.
Not your ass neither.
Change. The biggest change I made was in 2009 when I had been at a company for 16 years. I had security. I knew I was going to be working 7 days a week, and then I disrupted it all by leaving for another. I thought I was going to retire at this company, and an opportunity fell on me, and I had to make a decision if I was going to do it or not, and I changed jobs, and it was the best thing I ever did because my income literally in the 9 years I've been there, I would have never made the kind of money I'm making now than at the old company.
Well, I'm proud of you, C.
Yeah, when I changed it, but that was scary though because my wife.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little bit of a hothead sometimes when I don't.
No,
You don't
No, I do. Actually, believe it or not, I'm a little bit of a hothead. And when I'm at work, I take things seriously. I expect everybody else to take it seriously. And if they don't,
You get puckered up.
I get a little puckered up. And she's like, "You're too much of a hothead to go someplace else." You know what I mean? And
You puckered up right now?
it worked. And it worked out pretty good. It worked out.
But you know,
excellent.
you know what? You are who you are, and that's why we like you.
And I'm unapologetically me. I tell the people that all the time.
Yeah.
You don't like me? Go the fuck over there.
You're the kind of guy. Everything you do is passion. It's passionate. You make it because you want it a certain way.
Right.
And if it isn't going to be like this, I'm not doing it.
And that's what I love about
So
Chuck.
that's where the passion
And if
comes
you don't
in.
understand why I'm doing
Yeah.
it this way, I get more of a, no, this is why I'm doing it like this.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when we got frustrated with each other at one of the wrestling events, right? We had an argument. Like, I didn't agree, you didn't agree, but we were able to talk through that shit, though, because we
Yeah.
both cared about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It was just a misunderstanding.
There's a
but
compromise.
when two
You have to
guys are
compromise
just,
somehow.
You're passionate about something. You want the
Right.
same
And
result, though. You
things
find
are going
common
to happen
ground.
along the way when you're doing something like that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's just two men being two men. You know, I'm not gonna sit there. Oh, nothing's wrong. You know what I mean? No, fuck yeah. I disagree with what you're saying. That's why I disagree with it. And
I was like, no, you shouldn't have left. You should have kept your ass there and
gonna go-
stuck to the job.
I'm going to go eat in the family
I was like,
room.
well, you should have prioritized that to me more. I was standing around doing nothing. I
Hey,
figured
motherfucker,
guys
you were
could
the only
finish
one that had to
with it.
work, though, okay? All of us have to work. We're all grown-ass men with families.
I made a decision. I stuck by it.
Yeah,
I understood
awesome.
why he was upset about it. Here's how I'll correct it.
See, we're still fiery about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
All right, Hollywood.
We were too.
Come on, man.
This one is
Know what I'm saying, but
what is this one now?
change.
Change.
Train your jaws, ladies.
Change your jaws,
Change your
right.
jaws.
Change that about.
You
I'm
understand?
gonna say a lot of change was
Fuck you doing?
with life itself, with who I decide to be around. Toxic people, I don't deal with them.
The inner circle.
You know what I mean? Just you sit and watch. Nah, you can't make it.
Tariff.
You won't make it. You know what I mean? You revolve yourself around that. You know what I mean? And you feel your stress level. Everything is smooth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you develop, and I believe as it gets older, it'll get even a little bit tighter.
Right.
The ones that you're going to see that's going to be there, they'll either be there or they'll be out. You know
But
what
even
I'm
in
saying?
that small circle, it takes one dickhead in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you may get say you get in a little argument with him, and you wouldn't trade the world in because you've been riding with me for so long. We don't go in them things. You know what I'm saying?
That goes to what me and Fillie were just talking about.
I'll be there for you. You'll be there for me. I know I'll be there in the end for you, or you're there for me. I know this. So it's like the any toxic like that. I don't have any. I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
Or ignorant. I can't be around. My mentality just is now. It's like no, just goodbye.
A lot of people that come into your life, they're not meant to be there for the longevity of it.
Exactly. I've heard that
It
many
could be
times.
for a short little period.
Right. They serve a purpose at that moment
They
in time.
serve a purpose, and then when that's done, This wife.
And I never believed stuff like that. I was like, nah, that's just bullshit talking.
Yeah.
But you
No,
realize it.
no, until you live it, and then
Yes.
it's like
You see it more and more.
That's what my old man was talking about.
Exactly.
When you talk to your dad and like he's telling you all this stuff, it doesn't make sense because you haven't gone down that road.
That journey,
yet.
yeah.
The minute that you go down that road, and it happens, I always laugh. I said, hey, "Motherfucker told me that too."
Yep.
God damn.
Right. I've had those same moments. Like, damn it,
And you're in a better place.
Yeah,
Right.
I can almost feel him right there.
Oh
Like,
yeah, you go right back to that moment when he told you,
you got
that.
it.
Yeah.
You understand it
I
now.
told you, boy. You understand?
You understand?
You understand?
Yes,
That's mine.
very good. So my change, so keep this story short and sweet. My life changed. It was rough because at the time, me and my ex, we didn't drive. Okay, she had stuff going on. We weren't making a lot of money. Just James picked me up. She drove me to her house. We sat on her family's back porch. She told me she was pregnant. Mind you, I grew up without my biological father in my life, so she wasn't sure. She's like, you don't have shit, I don't have shit. I don't know how this is gonna work. But I was like, listen, no matter what happens, I'm gonna be there every step of the way. Now, good or bad, I'm not perfect, I know that, but I lived up to my end of the bargain. But I had to make a change in my life. I couldn't be hanging around, running the streets all the time, doing whatever the hell I was doing. It was very little good, let's just put it that way. Okay, so once I got that news that night, I changed my life, the light switch went on, and I was going in a totally different direction, man.
Fucking A, you've done a good job too. I gotta
Yes,
say.
absolutely.
Appreciate it. And again, like, I know my shortcomings too.
We all have them, so I mean, you can't dwell on your shortcomings.
Some have it in their pants.
Some are shorter than others.
You guys may have that problem. I personally do not, but I feel for you. I sympathize with your problem.
But no, yeah, you want to talk about like a life-changing thing for me? That's
Absolutely.
the main one.
Oh, absolutely. That's good stuff. Very good stuff.
Yeah. Wow. Nice.
Cheech.
Mine's way different. My change, and it's been pretty recent. I go to the doctors and I get these checkups. I go twice a year. Dr. Lau. Dr. Lau is badass. Dr. Lau, he's a month younger than me, so it's more like we're like friends. Like we go there and he gives me all my numbers and you got to do this, you got to do that. But then like we bullshit for like 40 minutes.
Does he allow
Every
you
time.
long time?
He allows
Allow
me.
you a long
He's
time.
allowed me.
Allow you a long time.
Ernesto
That
Lau.
was pretty good. Come up with that one.
So, the last time we were there, this was in March. He says, I'm going to tell you this. And he goes, I've told you this before. And he goes, you don't fucking listen to me. Now, this is all in an Asian accent.
Yeah.
He says, you don't stop drinking beer, you're going to die. He goes, not instantly. He goes, with your diabetes, and I haven't had a beer, so doing the numbers, my A1C was like 8.7.
But yeah,
at
we're
that
at that
point, you need insulin. He goes, because normally it's every 6 months. He said, I want to see you in July. I go see him Friday. I went for my blood work today. I got the numbers back. A1C 7.2. In 3 months,
Going down.
I dropped that bitch.
Yes.
And he's, so I'm not going to drink beer anymore. This man is a doctor. He's telling me he could just, milk me like a lot of doctors do. Oh, I want to keep him on the medic. No, but me and him are friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he'll come in on Friday. I told you, you son of a bitch. He'll say some shit like that.
You
and
son of a bitch! I told you about that
he'll
number,
make
you
me
chum
he'll
bitch.
make me laugh, but it's true, man. Listen to your doctors; they know what they're doing.
No Bud
You know
Light.
what? On that same thing, I had a buddy going through the same thing. I can't drink. I said, well, there's been enough of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't drink like that no more.
No,
And I loved. Because when I started seeing my numbers elevating, and I said, he goes, well, it's all in what you're doing. You can lie to me, or you just tell me what you drink. Well, I said, on a good night, back when I was, 15 years ago, you're talking 18 to 20 beers. No doubt. I'm not even including shots.
Hello.
That's bad.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going, well, it's only one night. I only drink. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
How does a guy get away with it? 3 beers. He goes, he's doing it in moderation. You're not. Eating, not in moderation.
Yeah.
You can't. You will not be around. So, and that's a good story because see,
That shit hits home, doesn't it?
Yes. Oh, ain't no doubt about it. There's other ways to have fun and you know what I'm saying, and do things for your health. Your health is number one. You know. So that's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's good. Listen to him. He's telling you right.
Yeah. Love that.
Sea Rebel.
Where are we at?
Are you up?
We are Chance. Number 2,
Chance. The biggest chance I had one time was when I went to buy my house. I had to have an option because I worked a deal out with my father-in-law, and the housing market had crashed. You know what I mean? So that deal was no longer gonna be good. So I took a chance on it. I was like, I want to move on. I'm gonna go buy this other house. I think it's gonna work out. It could blow it up right in my face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I took a chance. I went and bought another house instead of the house that we had worked out a deal on. It ended up working out great for me because the housing market came really back. The value came up really good on my house, and that one went way, way, way down. But at face value, it looked like it was going to go the other way. You know, so I took a big chance doing that with my home. Yeah. Now I love my home, but
No, that's good. That's good. That's good.
it pissed some people
Initially,
off.
that wasn't where you wanted to go.
No, initially on paper it looked like my father-in-law, we had moved in his house, we were paying rent, right? And we were going to buy the house. But the housing market had crashed. This looked more value, but this other house that I bought had...
So you're talking about Mr. Mike Miller.
Yes, I'm talking about Mr. Mike Miller.
Gotcha.
And his other house had come on the market, and the housing market was about to crash. You know what I mean? So might have been better off staying where I was at, you know what I mean, as opposed to moving to the house, because at least I knew what I had. And I ended up taking the chance and walking out and buying another house. Ended up working out good. I mean, it created a family rift for quite a long time, but I had to do what was best for my family. But I took a real chance on that. And
Absolutely.
Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah,
Glad it did
and
for you.
it was a roll of dice, and it did. That chance ended up working out really, really good. I've raised 3 kids in that house. You know what I mean?
And you hit the 7-Eleven right out the gate. Good job.
That's right.
Right off the gate.
Yeah.
Right.
Attaboy.
Good stuff. Attaboy.
Hollywood.
My chances, I took a real big risk, and I was a risk taker,
Damn you.
is when I started my life all over again. From being married to being divorced and creating an empire that I never thought I would ever have again in my lifetime.
Look at you today.
I never thought that I would have a home. I thought I would be maybe just in an apartment. You know what I mean? Living my days like that till, whatever.
Yeah.
Will I ever have a yard, a dog again? And that was a big risk, and that was in 2011. But
I knew your neighbor when you lived there.
you did?
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah, he was a good guy. And the thing is, there's so much that you're leaving behind that you're not,
Right.
not like your kids and stuff. But there's neighbors you've touched. There's people that we're normally saying, "Hey, how you doing?" Hey, what's going on? All that comes together. So that was a big, big chance I took because I could have really got burned. You know what I'm saying? And I rebuilt myself, and it was probably one of the best decisions for me in my life because who knows where I would have been. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that could have went really a lot of ugly ways. That could have went a lot of ugly ways.
It was not good. So that was a chance I took, and I'm here today. Here we are. And I'm enjoying life and a lot of different things in my life that I have and that I probably wouldn't have had.
Yeah, you took your lumps and people probably wrote you off and you were able to...
Oh, yeah. They were all against, don't do it, don't do it.
You made that choice fast, too.
Oh, yeah.
You
Real
made
quick.
that choice fast, right?
Yeah, and it's like, you got to be, there's no bullshit in it. It's bam. It's a done deal. You know what I mean? We got to rock. And, you're going to go like this because you'll question yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
Did I do the right thing? Stay to the task. Yes, you did.
And sometimes you got to make them decisions like right there.
No doubt about it.
Like be like, well, I'll give it a couple months. You ain't got a couple months.
No.
Yeah, in your situation,
You want this place?
there was only
Got
one-
to take it today.
Because, them couple months lasted years and, different
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
And once you get beyond that and you see that, you know where you're at. And
For sure.
That path is so clear.
No, that's
Yeah,
good.
you stick around, then you'll start compartmentalizing in your head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very swiftly. Call
Right.
D-line.
Swiftly, greatly, bigly,
Very big, very great.
hugely.
Hugely. That should be a new slang word right
Didn't
there.
like what Poop
That one
said.
didn't make the list.
But I'll call him
Hugely.
back. He's got 24 hours. I'll give him a call.
Great guy, Hollywood. Great guy. No, it's something to be proud of, man.
Yes.
And my chance was, similar, because I'm going to get to what you kind of talked about, but was taking a chance on opening yourself back up, because it's hard for a man when you go through trials and tribulations and
Oh, yeah.
relationships.
No doubt about
and,
it. No doubt about it.
the dating scene is rough. You know what I'm saying?
Very rough.
And when you're kind of closed off at a certain point, right, you're risking, okay, am I going to go through all this again?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, but if it feels right, I think you always leave that window open.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you could lose out on something great. Mm-hmm. And I'm actually really, really grateful that I did. And sometimes you just got to roll the dice, right? Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But to this day, very pleased I did.
Yes, you should be, because you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, it's
Absolutely.
risky. It's
Yeah.
risky.
Oh, it's hard. You know that's hard. But when you got somebody good and you have to walk away from because it's just not fitting for you, but they're a great person, and that was probably one of my hardest things, a few years ago I had to do and walk away from her, and she was wonderful. She'd do anything for it just didn't fit.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want you to go and be happy. I will suffer. Trust me, I've suffered enough. You know what I mean?
Been there, know how to
And I said, you know what?
Yeah.
I cannot. I take the daggers, but you deserve to be happy, honey. And you know what I'm saying? And she was wonderful. I could call her up and she probably would run, anything, but you can't do that.
Nope.
You know what I mean? You can't do that because she deserves that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You understand?
You understand? No, and that's good. You're realizing your self-awareness,
Yeah.
your situational awareness. Like, you know all that, you understand all that, and you just move on.
And sometimes it's not an easy decision.
Oh, absolutely not. No. It burns.
But you put it on the back burner and you put it, it's like in the long run, and it probably came quicker than you thought it would. And
Oh, yeah. It was like something out of a movie.
Yeah, because the whole time you're doing it, that thing in the back of your head, like Cheech is just saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. This isn't going to work. What are you doing? And you got to ignore that. And,
And how it ended,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And then the
Yeah,
walk
yeah.
to the door was the
Yeah.
final phase, and that was it.
But the whole time you're walking to that door, your head, that little.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things. There's a lot
Yeah.
of things. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you're going. You already know what's happening.
Yeah.
This is the end. It's done. There's no turning back.
Hold on. I'm going to leave my dick here because to keep my dick out of this.
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean. She was a wonderful girl.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can't. I have to be, on, and I won't do that again. You know. What I mean?
Understood.
You understand?
All right, Cheech, how about you, brother?
Well, one of my biggest chances that I ever took was taking a job at the post office. So I had worked for car dealerships. I worked for Marola Chevrolet, James Chevrolet. Then I ended up at Jim Causley Pontiac, and I really, really liked Jim Causley.
Jim Causley.
And I was making good money, and I knew what I was doing. I worked in the parts department. It was cool. And my brother passed away in 1990. In '89, me and him took the postal exams, and we both got really good scores. They never, so I'm at my mom and dad's at the townhouse that they lived in off of 15 Mile. Mm-hmm. And my mom said, "Oh, you got some mail over there." I was already had a house and looking at it. I said, "What's this?" The post office wants to hire me permanently in Royal Oak. I call. You got to come on Saturday. I go there, and I got hired, and she says, "You start next Saturday." Wow. I had to give them a 1 week notice, and I felt really bad.
Yeah.
But the manager was like, he goes, "I'm pissed and I'm happy though."
Yeah.
He goes, "That's a career position." Mm-hmm. That he goes, "This shit," he goes, it's up and down. I've been doing this my whole life.
You sold cars? You actually sold cars?
No. I worked in the parts department.
Oh.
So this was the parts manager, but I mean, he made good money, but there's only one guy making good money.
Right.
and
The
it's
other
him.
guy,
And then
right.
his kid is the parts manager now, and there's a guy that's been there since like '83. He's still working the counter, and it's just because of all this nepotism. So that was it, and 32 years later, here I am.
There you go. Great, good stuff.
I like that.
Yeah, very good.
Sea Rebel choice. Final round, sir.
This is a fun one. I knew these were all gonna be serious.
You go ahead, Rebel.
This was a fun one. I have my oldest son. He's 25, but when he was born, my parents lived up in northern Michigan. I lived down in South Warren, and so me and my ex we paid for 2 hotel rooms at Sorrento Casino. And we brought the whole families there. I ended up paying for the whole thing. The whole thing ended up costing like $1,400. And then we went to the whole weekend. My parents got to meet my son. It was great. I had like $45 left in my pocket.
How'd you feel? I
was like, well, I went down to the casino, and I had a choice to make. Am I going to gamble with this, or am I going to keep it for cash and everything like that? I put $20 on. I don't know what the name of the game is. It's the wheel where you put 20 to 1 at.
Okay.
So I put $20 down on it, hit 10 to 1. I left the 10 on there and put in another one, hit 40 to 1, and I'm like, do I risk it or do I not risk it? I said screw it. I made a choice to risk it. Hit 40 to 1 twice. So that trip cost me $1,450. I walked the casino. In 8 minutes and left out of it with $2,750 in 8 minutes.
Damn you.
Just out of choice. Do I do this or not?
Damn.
I didn't say nothing. We had a whole other day and a half left at this place. I went back to the hotel room to start drinking beer. I wouldn't go swimming. I don't know if you've ever been to Soaring Eagle, the restaurant. You have to walk through the casino.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going nowhere near that bitch because I knew I was going to give it back if I didn't.
Yeah.
So I sat in the hotel room to start drinking beer. She's like, my ex was like, "Are you going to go eat?" I was like, "No, I'm good. I got chips and stuff right here." Are you going to go swimming? No. I knew if I left the hotel room, I knew I was going to give it back.
Yeah. How awesome.
Yeah,
How
That's
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Good self-control,
Awesome.
Sea Rebel.
Oh, I knew it. I was gonna gamble all the way till it was gone and that high. Yeah.
How awesome.
So I was just doing that as a fun one.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good.
I like it, man. Holly, what about you?
That's good. Yeah, this one is perfect fitting for this choice. So, as a young man, when I first started to work, my buddy's father had his own roofing company, and I'd known them since I was 6 years old. And he says, I was probably like 11 going on 12. He's like, "Hey, you want to work the weekend?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, roofing." I said, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." So I started out as, probie, cleaning up downtown.
Brown guy picking up
picking
shingles,
up,
filming the dumpster.
Picking up the nails with the magnets.
I'm in the worst neighborhoods. I'm downtown Detroit, man. I'm in the ghettos. That's just where we worked everywhere. So we're down there.
I actually roughed for a few years.
Yeah,
so I know where
ain't no doubt about it. But so we went all through the Detroit area, did roofing, hot tar, buildings, all that
Tar.
stuff. So
Couldn't let that one go.
no, I couldn't. So I had, and that's where I even got my truck, my Scottsdale. He had bought it for me and says, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna take $100 a week. Then you got that nice truck. We could throw rolls in there." So it worked out good. So as I was climbing up to like 16, I'd work on the weekends. Summers come, I'm working the whole summer. So I learned very quickly with these other guys, and I said, I don't want to be doing this shit. I want to be rolling and torching and doing all that. So I mastered that, and so then it was me and Richie on the roof running this crew and stuff. Loved it. It was me. It was invested in me. People said, "You crazy? It's so hot. Why do you do that hard work?" I love it. This
Burn
is
the shit out of your feet as
So-
you're walking on that crap.
Here comes a time where I got to make. Well, now it's like, here comes my son Rico. He's being born. I'm like, oh man, I ain't got no insurance. Like, I don't want to leave Rick. I mean, Rick's my man. He's my boy. He's giving me all these opportunities. I'm making big money, And I said, "Rick, I got to talk to you, man." He's like, "What's going on?" I said, "Man," I don't know. So I went to the car dealership. Viviano's worked there real quick, blah, blah, blah. So my son would have insurance. So then finally, I get a dip from Chrysler, and I'm working with Rick. And I says, "Can I have the day off? I got to go for this interview." I said, "I really don't want to work." I said, "I love working here." He goes, "Listen to me. If Chrysler accepts you, you effing go, man.
Right. You'd
I
be an
can
idiot
never
not to take
give
it.
you what they will give you. You got to think long haul. You're not going to do. I said, I love roofing. I'll do this till your age.
Good on
I'll
him
do-
for that advice, though.
Yes.
Right.
And I remember that day. He goes, you listen to me now. You take that. And I made that decision, man. And I worked my last day with him. He goes, you can always come back and work on the weekend if they're not working. You know that. You can run this. And that right there is when that was the hardest choice I had to make.
Right.
Because I was so loyal to him. And I know what he gave me from a 12-year-old. And that was me, my hands, and what I did. I loved it. I enjoyed it, man.
Mm-hmm.
We were always at a different place. Finish up a job here. Okay, we're going to Farmington Hills. Or we're going, you know what I'm saying?
The views are always great.
I didn't want to go in a building. I didn't go, am I going to make it here?
Right.
Sure.
I'm here 32 years later in that building. But I thank Rick Roberts for that great advice to say, son,
Yeah.
go. I love you.
Yeah.
Like
And
my
he
own
knew
son.
he was losing you.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
you're like a whole nother. He could send you with a whole nother crew and not even have to worry.
Yes.
Right.
yes.
He knew you were an extension of him out there on the
Yes,
roof. Right.
yes, and I took compassion to make sure, because you don't want water leaking someone's roof. You're doing the best of the best, and that's what I mastered. And I loved it.
That's what you get with some of these big companies too. Like I hired a company at my old house, and shingles were lifted up, and
Yeah, just not caring. I cared.
There was a small leak, so they had to come back out and redo what
Yeah.
they messed up. So, yeah, you got to take your job seriously, man.
Absolutely, I loved it.
The reason why I left my job was a very good friend of mine who he actually ended up leaving. But I was talking about how good my job was, and I told him I was a supervisor for the last 5 years now. And he was like, so let me ask you, what are you making? I told him what I was making. It's exactly what he said to me. He said, what? He said, dude, if you don't quit right now, we're going to fight. That's what he said to me to get me to come over to the new company. Yeah.
Nice.
Because we did basically the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was doing it at a different company. And I thought it was good money what I was making.
Yeah.
Come to find out, I was making shit money. And but at the same time, I'd been there so long, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
My wife was like, "What are you gonna do?" You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what he said to me. That was the greatest thing he could ever said to me too, because it made me think at least go to the interview.
And you got to think of the Benny's, man. One time you go there, hospital. I've had a hospital bill $100,000.
Oh yeah, what we talked about
Job was
earlier.
to
Yeah,
have a kid. You know what I mean? Jeez.
yeah.
I got four
over
of them.
250 for that.
Yeah,
Stuff.
absolutely, no doubt
So
about it.
like I thank God every day for insurance, because without it, I mean,
Absolutely.
be paying bills till the day I die, which we probably will anyway.
Right, we're doing it anyway.
But those kind of bills are outrageous. And
Big 6-digit,
it's
right?
like when I got out of sales and went to management, like people were taking pictures with me. It's like you get the chance to know these people. So when you build relationships too, that's probably tough to leave as well.
Oh, absolutely. It hurts. It stings. But I always
still have to do
went
what's best
back
for
and
you.
still worked on the weekends and got, both worlds. And he's like, you made the right choice. And I said, well, I still get the roof on when the weekend or when they shut
Right,
down.
you
I
still
would
got to
go
do
work with
something
them.
you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
That's something I've always wanted to do. I've always thought I'd be really, really good at sales, but I've always been too scared to, with a family. I don't have a right to gamble with my income. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But I always thought I'd be very, very good at sales.
So that's why I never left, because you can always go and make a little bit more, but it's like you got to weigh the options here.
Yeah, right.
Because if you go and start with a new company, you're starting at the bottom now.
Yeah.
Right.
You got vacation time, you got good insurance, you got this, got that. I don't know.
Day shift, having day shift is a valuable commodity nowadays.
So where are you on the chain at where you're at? Where you at?
It's like it's management level, but like entry level management.
Okay.
So I have a team of over 20 people,
Good.
and it's always a challenge. Managing people can be a challenge, but
And you have a frustrating side where you get frustrated.
oh, absolutely, yeah. But I'm also very compassionate and understanding, and I like work-life balance, but I also like accountability and working hard too. I think you got to have both. You
Right.
can't have one without the other, because then it gets all out of whack.
Right. It's easier. I've said this model every time. It's easier to do a job right than try to have to explain why you didn't.
And strong communication, man. I think at any level
I like
that's
that.
important.
Because people always got to be fired. Like, we talk and say, how'd you feel?
Yeah.
I felt bad for you. But, I mean, you let me know.
At the same time, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, they do it to themselves.
To themselves, absolutely. Absolutely.
Have you had to go down that road since you've been?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not always easy, right? It's never fun. It's probably the worst part of the job. There's people that get off on that kind of stuff, but for me, no. Like, with a coaching background, I want to see people improve.
Right.
Yes.
I want to take my weakest player and at least get them to the mid part of my team.
Absolutely.
At least show some improvement. That's what.
Yes.
Same thing with work. You know, I want to see you get better, and if you can't, well, you got to go.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm going to try my ass off. I'm going to exhaust every option before I go there.
Absolutely.
You know, that way nothing can be said. And at the end of the day, I feel better about that. And I just think it's a good leadership thing to have.
Well, as good as you can feel about doing something crummy like that.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
right.
Right,
Absolutely.
yeah. But choice, so yeah, I mean, I'm going to say leaving my first home because, you know, a lot of you guys know, especially you, how much
The
I put
listeners know.
into
The
that.
listeners know. They remember the show there.
Yep.
Yeah, we did. That's where it all started.
Right.
So
Ain't
it
that
was
something?
when you look back and it was really thought out. We talked to the kids. Obviously, we talked a lot of back and forth. I'm like, let me think about it a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, man. Very, very hard. It was a difficult decision, but at the end of the day, you got to do what's right. You know, and
How's that decision working out for you now?
it was the right move.
Right.
You know,
And it feels
Absolutely.
good, like going from there, which them are very special memories.
100%. Yeah.
Always will be.
Yeah.
And the last one we were there, it's like, oh, man, we're not going to be able to do it here no more.
I know.
Yeah, I was actually at the last
Yes.
show.
And then now we're here, and look. I mean, look how far. I mean, it's just beautiful.
And we were sitting in lawn chairs because I had everything half moved.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't on that episode.
Yeah.
No.
You were.
Yeah, you weren't. No, you weren't there. I
I
just
had
thought you know.
something- I had something.
Yeah. You weren't there.
Yeah, it was me, you, Hollywood, and B.
Yeah.
And Easy.
That was an interesting show. I'll just say
Yeah,
it like that.
everything was echoing because the house
Right.
was empty. It was just a very, very weird show,
Yeah.
man.
Did you do it down the basement or were you in the garage?
No, we
No,
didn't.
we ended up doing it in
basement.
the basement.
We did it backwards though. You're like, remember where the TV was back there? We didn't do it where we normally do it. It was backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, you have so many memories. It's like you damn near raised your son there and your first home. It's always tough to part with, but at the end of the day, you do what's best for business.
Yeah, because think about how proud were you the day you bought that house and you were moving it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. You were like,
Yeah. Yeah. But there comes a time.
Right.
You gotta go.
No doubt about it.
So
Yeah.
that was a big choice. How about you, man?
All right, my last choice was actually the choice number one. So I'm married. We have 2 kids, Samantha, Andrew. We just built a 3-bedroom house in Chesterfield. I'm good. Got a girl, got a boy.
You blessed.
3-bedroom. Everyone's got their own rooms. Both of them are potty trained. I ain't wiping no one's ass no more. I want to have another kid. I said, this is perfect. I said, they're 2 years apart. We built this house. They're going to school up. I really want 3 kids. So we just went back and forth and back and forth. You know, sometimes I would fake it, like, you know, and she's like, oh, maybe I'm pregnant. I'm like, oh, you ain't pregnant. I know. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I turned at this street, honey. I didn't continue.
I didn't go straight, baby. You understand?
So we get pregnant, and I'm okay with it. This little girl, Olivia, could not be more like me. It was definitely meant to be. That was one choice where I was like, all right, you win. You know, how bad can it be?
and that one time, good thing she did.
Oh my God, it was just, you know, she's awesome, man. She's me. If I was a girl, that would be me.
That's scary.
It is scary. It is pretty scary.
Damn you.
You know,
Damn
she's
you,
just
damn you.
she's awesome, and I love the shit out of her. But all of them have a little something, man. But you know, that baby, like the baby, always kind of, you know, it's like, come here, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you so big already? You know, she's 24 now. So I was like, but like when she graduated, like the 2 of us were like, holy shit! I go, she just graduated. She's like, I know.
Ain't that something?
Yeah, it's crazy,
That's wild.
crazy.
Very good. So good 5s, boys.
Was good.
So we're gonna get into a little bit of sports and some SWA updates.
Acknowledge me.
Knock on wood if you're with me.
If you have one ass cheek and 3 toes, I will beat your ass.
That's never going to get old.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Never.
So, I mean, obviously, MLB All-Star break.
Absolutely.
Tigers still looking good. A lot of teams are
Best
starting
record
to
in
pick them.
baseball at the All-Star break.
Took an ass kicking 4 in a row. They lost before
did.
the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping they can.
I think they
hope they
needed
can
that.
swing back. Yeah.
What do they call that? Humble pie?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of humble pie.
Absolutely. Bring you back down to earth a little bit.
Yep.
Still finished the first half of the season.
Yes.
Best record in baseball.
Do you guys feel like they're a legitimate World Series team?
I'd like to see him add a bullpen guy. I'd like to see him add another middle reliever.
What do you think, Cheech?
I think they are. You know, health is another thing. We got to stay healthy. Mm-hmm. But I like the rotation. I like the pitching, and
I love
they're
starting
getting key hits by multiple players.
I think we're going to need somebody. I think we're going to need somebody.
A closer?
To be that,
A closer or another starter?
You want an everyday player.
Another-
Yes, I need a batter because
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if they run into, coming across with, the other teams, how they're built with, you got guys coming in and out, okay? If you don't hit, now you got him to just come in there. He's not an everyday starter. He goes 0 for 3. You already got him struggling over here. That Gleyber Torres is amazing, second baseman.
Yeah.
He's rented this year. We got to hold on this guy. You got Baez. Yeah, he's doing good.
Better than I thought.
Yeah,
Better than I
Green.
thought he would be doing.
Right.
You still got Torque. He struggles here and there.
And
How good is
Baez,
Riley Green been? Riley Green.
Oh, amazing.
I'll put him up to any leadoff player in baseball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Baez too. Guys
Yes.
playing left field,
Yeah.
guys playing center
Yeah.
field,
That's
guys playing
another one.
shortstop.
We
It's
didn't
like,
get-
what the fuck?
We're getting way more out of him than I thought we were.
Yeah.
Getting.
Dingler, too, great catcher.
Yeah.
Can hit. Got to get Sweeney hitting. Got to get,
Torque, man, Torkelson.
I just
locked
think
in.
you need another big bat. And I think you're going to lose Parker Meadows in a package somehow. I think could be his last days playing as a Tiger.
Who would you want to see them pick up?
Because when you play elite pitching in a short series, you have to be able to hit.
You got to.
And quick and early too.
And that's the small ball. That's what you ran into last year
Right.
against, was it Chapman?
Yes.
You couldn't hit them, right? But the small ball didn't work anymore.
No.
So
You got Texas. You got the Blue Jays, who finally moved up to first place.
Cleveland, you cannot.
You can't count them out.
No.
You got to sit there. If you'll see this series when after they go on the road to Texas and all that, when Toronto comes in, that's going to show you something.
Yeah.
They go on and get swept by them. These are guys that are going to be in the playoffs. You are in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm going down there to see them next Saturday, Toronto.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't
I'm
wait.
going
I'm
to try to
excited.
get into a game, but that's going to show you right there where you stand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can't. Okay, we just got to the playoffs. You did it last year. You got better people.
Guerrero would look good in a Tigers uniform.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Something's gonna happen, but can they play? Maybe they get to the second round, play, but you never know.
Yeah.
It's October. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
so we'll see. Obviously, summer months. Anything NFL wise?
Yeah, I got something. I'd like to congratulate Jared Goff, as you guys have heard. Him
Yeah,
and
he
his
had a
wife
baby, yes.
just had a baby.
Yes.
Romy Isabel Goff was born.
Jared
Yeah.
Goff. Jared Goff.
Did you watch the series on Netflix?
Quarterback?
Yeah.
I watched part of it.
It's good. It's really
Yeah.
good.
I hate reliving that Redskins game, man.
I do too. God,
Dude, that was
so
That had
this
the
is
ball.
all
Depressing.
terrible.
You know what pissed me off the most about that? It wasn't the player's fault. You had an offensive defensive coordinator that shouldn't even been doing what they were doing. They were out taking interviews. They weren't focused
I
on
said
that
it
playoff
today.
game.
I said it today at work.
And that was the product
Yeah.
of it. You know what I mean?
They
No
were not
focus.
locked in.
They were
No
like, no,
focus.
they had job interviews. Okay, I'll just rely on what's been working for me in the regular season. I'll just come grab my notes.
That would have never flew
Yeah.
by me. We're not going anywhere. You guys, if you're either get the jobs or not, we got this at task right now. We're
Yeah.
not going anywhere.
They got to stop. I think they should wait and put it till
Absolutely.
after the season for interviews. Like how much? Like yeah, you might lose a couple weeks or whatever, but tough shit.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it hurts the product on
Right,
the field.
that's a direct example of what happened
Yeah,
against
and
Washington.
that's not just being a homer. That's for anybody. Like I just don't think that it should be interfered with.
And who's
what's
making the
going
call?
on.
Johnson. Why do you got Gibbs sitting on the sideline after you just got up 100 yards already? Why is he sitting there?
J-Mo throwing a pass. Come on.
Yeah,
Right,
so
J-Mo
stupid.
throwing passes. I know.
That was he
fuck?
dug so deep into the bag to try to pull Rabbit out his ass, dude.
Yeah.
It was
And he did.
horrible.
He put a valiant effort at the end, but it was too little, too late at that
But
point.
look at it.
Yeah.
You look at his demeanor on the sideline. He already knew I'm going to Chicago. I got a head coach job. He didn't care no more.
No.
He showed it right there on the sideline with his face.
He sure the fuck did, man.
Glenn was casual, cool. And I he gave Campbell everything he had. You know what I'm saying? With
Look at
what
the
he
players he was using.
Yes,
man.
absolutely.
He did a hell of a coaching
had.
job.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Very
Johnson
much
was
so.
more like a smart ass, I think. Like, okay.
He's a prick.
Yeah, he knew what he was.
Yeah, prick.
Where he
Yeah,
was
prick,
going.
yeah.
How do you think these new coordinators do? You think they're going to buy into the process and have just as much success?
I think so.
Yeah.
I hope so, man.
They
Because
can't play. They can't play.
Calvin Shepard's a Campbell guy. You know, I think they'll take what they already know.
I can't go back.
They're
to
going to
what we
add
were.
some things. I think they'll be more diverse on defense. I think they'll be better on defense. Offensively, you're probably not going to have as much razzle dazzle. I think you got a hell of a run game and a hell of a O line, even with Ragnow retiring. A little more clock control. You know what I mean? I think
you're
that's
gonna
their
pound-
strength.
You're going to pound
So,
the pockets
yeah.
and that outside.
I
That's gonna
agree.
be their strength, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
Bunch of reindeer on the outside.
Clutch coming back. That's going to be huge.
Oh, dude, when they're healthy, if they were healthy, I think they run away with it.
Right, and
At
they were
least give the
they were
Eagles a
most
run for the money.
unhealthy team in the NFL. I mean, they were just
Yeah.
decimated.
Oh, they were.
If that Hassan kid can be anything that we could be a diamond in the rough, man, you could have.
Oh, yeah.
And it costs you
They've been finding
nothing.
diamonds in the rough. You know,
Man, it costs you nothing.
Who's the guy that they signed from the Jets?
That was C.J. Reed.
DJ Reed.
Yeah.
DJ
He's
Reed,
another
yeah.
beast, man.
He's another beast.
That
yeah.
dude, he's probably going to get fined a couple times this year from knocking dudes
Whatever.
out. He hits hard.
Right. Yeah, he does that here in Detroit. Gets fined a couple times. They're going to love him for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dog, you
Yeah.
know, you
Look,
understand.
remember Vladimir Konstantinov? They loved him. The Vladimir.
Hey, you know what? We got this weekend, you got Manny Pacquiao coming back at the age of 46 to fight for the title.
Wow.
He is going to get.
Amazing. You see him in training, he still looks great, man.
Yeah, Mike
does look
Tyson
good.
looked great in training too. Remind me how that worked out.
Yeah,
He
but
took
that's
a
different.
dive. That's
He
different.
took a dive.
20 million payout. That's how that
It
worked.
got to the point in that fight where he was like sitting there standing
We
there.
watched that fight, man, and I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like,
When they slow it down, they show him when he went up against the rope, and you could see he said something to him. He probably said, back up, Mike, back up. It's a scam.
Yeah.
He's
Right,
a
right.
scam.
that chick fight was even. That was better.
She
man.
lost
that was
again.
very, very
Freaking
good.
Taylor lost.
man.
Serrano lost to Taylor again, so she's 0-3. They're not going to fight again. But what do you think about if you had the chance, Ali versus Clarissa Shields? Who wins?
Clarissa Shields.
Clarissa's bad, man.
I go there too.
In a prime for prime, I don't think she beats her prime for prime.
I do.
Clarissa
I
Shields
think
versus
She's
Layla Ali.
hometown girl too, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
she hits hard, man. I mean, she's
Flint?
It's not. Yeah,
Flint, Michigan?
Yeah,
Oh,
Flint,
yeah,
Michigan.
yeah,
She's an Olympic gold medalist. I remember when she won the Olympic gold medalist in what was that? 2000.
That's a rough ass Avery. You know,
Oh, I no doubt she lives right there by Burst. She,
you live in Flint, man. You better be able to fight.
Oh, there ain't no doubt about it.
Are you excited for the Canelo Crawford fight in
Oh
September?
man, I'm
Absolutely, I got my money on Crawford.
Me too.
Can't wait, man. That's gonna
too.
be
I love. He
a
said,
banger.
I'm a dog. You know, I'm coming there, Canelo, and them belts are coming with me. I love it. He's a dog,
He is.
and you got Usyk.
I ain't talking about suspenders.
No.
I'm taking them belts, motherfucker.
Usyk's fighting the Ukraine. He's got
Yeah,
two
yeah.
fights
Usyk.
left.
I thought Usyk was going to be one of the best boxers you ever seen in your life.
He-
At one
he
point.
is.
At one point, he was unbeatable. At one point.
I watched that guy training today, and he goes, "I got 2 more fights," and he's fighting that Dubois guy. He said he's gonna beat him, but this guy he fought for his country. He loved his country, and how this guy trains is unbelievable. Good guy. He's fighting also this weekend.
Nice.
Wow.
Yes.
Anything else in sports, boys?
That is it.
That's what I got.
All right, so SWA Heavyweight Championship is going to be on the line next week, live on Fives of the Week podcast, next Thursday at 8 p.m. It'll be myself defending against Danny Payne. C-Rebel, you've been away from the show for a little bit. We haven't seen you.
I have.
I know you've been busy, but what are your thoughts about what's transpired and what's about to go down?
There's so much going on. Where do I even start? I mean, with Adam switching sides, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, a bitch does bitch things, so you know what I mean. So it doesn't surprise me.
What do you think about? What do you
What are
think
you
about?
really trying to say?
I'm trying to say is I don't like the way the guy runs his mouth because he is one dude who runs his mouth more than anybody else. He's the one dude in the area that 100% cannot back it up. More than anybody else, he cannot back it up. And I needled that dude. I walked down and pulled his shorts down to the ring after he get him to say something. You know what he did? Nothing. He bitched around. Oh, but he's text phone tough guy though.
And he's all in your head.
Do you regret not taking that fight?
I
now?
regret it very much because he took it easy on him. You know what I mean? I even helped trying to train him a little bit against the boxing match, and he was just. I mean, you've seen the way it was, and you took it easy on him, and I would have just knocked his fucking head off. No matter how much shit he says now and then, I want to fight him now. I mean, but he'll bitch out any way I can fight him. I'll box you. Oh, I don't want to be in a boxing match. Okay, I'll wrestle you. Now he's going, oh, I don't want to wrestle you. Any one thing I throw at him, he's gonna find a way to, because he's a bitch and bitches do what.
But what would you do
things.
if you went in the ring and you missed your punches and he knocked your ass out?
I won't. I'd lay every dollar I've ever made in my entire life on it.
He knocks you out, and then like you see him laying across the ropes like he was with that.
I would lay every dollar
smile.
I've ever made on it, plus my wife's too. I mean, there's not a chance in hell.
He has definitely gotten in your head.
Pretty confident.
I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like a bitch doing bitch things. If you're a bitch, okay, that's fine. Be that. Don't act like you're something you're not.
Are you puckered right now?
No, I'm just telling you.
Fired up, man. He's fired up. The boy's mind's a little swindled.
I'm calling it what it is. You guys think that whether you admit it or not, everybody in the room thinks the same
You're
thing,
seeing
whether you
this,
admit it or
Adamio.
not.
You're seeing this now. So this could be your opportunity.
Oh, here's what's going to
Down the
happen.
road.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. He's quick-tongued and he's quick-witted. And he can come up with fancy comments and he can come up with fancy things to say. When it comes time to get in the ring, he'll find some bitch-ass way out of it because he is a bitch, does bitch things.
A lot of people talk the talk, but they can't walk the walk.
Right. I don't
That's
talk a lot
it.
about fighting a lot, but I know. I know you know the experience I have.
What if he says, see, Rebel, I offered you once, and I'll offer you twice again.
Right now. I'll take it right now.
Lace
You'll
him
sign the
up.
contract.
Lace him up.
You'll sign the
But
contract.
I'm not going to rustle. Rustling.
Oh, no, he says, no, I want to box him.
Oh, yeah, right now.
Okay.
Right now.
I mean, until it gets done, it is what it is.
I'll wear fucking big old balloon pillows. He can wear fucking.
You're not going to
8-ounce
come to
gloves.
us and go, I can't feel it.
No, not at all.
So, Hollywood, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Adam put a poll out there saying that I needed the crowd to win that match against
Yeah, I saw
Godzilla.
that.
And now 60% of the votes went towards Adam, saying, yes, I needed the crowd to win that match.
Well, I think we all do. You know, we get the hype. We feed off that hype. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We like that. We like that. We'll see more when we go in next week.
When
And
there
there's
is no
no
crowd. No crowd.
And if nothing changes, that's just bad. But see, you want to have that crowd. You got to perform. They get you geeked up. They get you like a sea rebel. Get your balls bent. Right. You know what I'm saying? Get you excited, and you're just like,
Get your panties all in the
yeah, you
bunch.
want it. You the excitement. I love it.
Yeah.
Because we got to remember
Oh, it's
one thing.
definitely adrenaline, Billy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
the crowd
adrenaline
can't
filling.
fight for you.
It's an amazing experience. And
Yes.
being away from it from that long and having done music and things
Yes.
like that for years, like feeling that energy, there's
yeah.
nothing like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they don't wrestle for you.
different.
At the end of the day,
No.
he had to be in the ring, not the
Yeah.
crowd.
Everybody else doing that.
Yes.
Right. And I'm not trying to knock your boxing back or anything like that, but you carried him. It's exactly what happened. You carried him. You could have knocked him out anytime you wanted to. You let it go a few rounds.
So, see, Rebel, let me ask you this. Did you ever take that meeting with Mr. Ferrara?
Oh, we spoke.
How'd it go?
It went in a direction I thought it was going to go. It was a lot of mind manipulation, a lot of oh, the SWA is mine, I invented it, and I don't really agree with that too much, because if he wanted the SWA so much and was so big, well then why did you let it sit dormant until you guys brought it back and then it became something? Then all of a sudden he reached in. It's like a spoiled child going, mine,
Well, that's what pisses me off. It's because,
How'd that go?
mine.
Fives of the Week and Weekly Wrestling Review is the only reason that it lived on, right? Between what we had going on and all of us collectively together working to build the
And
show.
what did you hear from him when all that was going on?
You heard it. Yeah.
You heard nothing.
But what we
That's how this guy operates, man. That's why I say tread very, very lightly, because we have experience with this dude.
No, there's two ways to look at that. I mean, I do believe he's a smart guy. I believe he knows how to work angles.
But you're not getting down kissing his ass like a dom.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm just saying I respect the game. You know, in the game he's got a decent game going. You have a decent game going, and you.
Well,
pick
let me
a
tell you
side.
this, you Rebel. You can't play both sides of the fence now, you understand?
You're-
So I
you're-
want
it's
you to
not
look in
playing-
that camera and pledge your loyalty to the Fives of the Week podcast.
I pledge my loyalty to the Fives of the Week podcast. I always have. What?
My
Let
man.
me ask you this: what happened when you told me that you were putting your podcast up? Go watch that episode. That tells you all
We
you
all
need to
know, baby.
Oh,
We
yeah,
all
yeah.
know.
Oh no, that tells you all you need to know about my allegiance.
Okay, but now we got a little tip that we heard that your few little things you said you had to take care of, that you were in Indiana at that time.
We had I told you, I happened to pass into it, and so we had a conversation.
No,
And when-
numerous times, not once, but numerous times when you had told us, well, I got a few obligations out here. You were really in Indiana.
No, that's not true. I was in Indiana when I spoke with him. And when he wanted to speak with me, I knew what it was going to be about. I knew where he was going to go. And when I told myself, here's what he's going to say. And he said all the things I knew he was going to say. He worked all the angles I knew he was going to work. You know what I mean? And if I had to pick a side, I'm picking Mo Money Mike's side, because his is coming from a lot of passion. His is coming from a lot of technical. I'm not saying the stuff he's saying is wrong, but it's all method. I don't know the word I'm looking for here. Methodical. It's all methodical.
There you go. Yeah.
Where his is coming from a passionate standpoint. I'm always going to go with somebody who builds something from the ground up. I'm never going to try to side with somebody who steps on somebody else's shoulders to take something great away. And then maybe you can make something great. Okay, so go create your own thing. Don't step on somebody else's shoulder, take a great thing, and try to make it great.
It was said that you were seen at some kind of luxury diner in a bar down there in Indiana.
That was not
With Mr.
that's where we
Ferrara.
were. That's where we met at. That's where we met at. He
Were
sent
you
me
getting
for-
wined and dined, Zero?
Yeah, why would I not take a free meal from the guy? I'll make him spend his money. You know what I mean? And listen to his rhetoric. You know what I mean? I heard what he had to say. I mean, I heard everything you guys had to say, and I've chosen my sides, and my sides have been very clear all the way.
Okay.
So was Pussy's.
So let's talk.
Bushy was your
I'm not
rat.
a
So
damn,
let's
I'm not
talk
a
about
bitch.
your opponent.
Danny Payne. Let's talk about Danny Payne for a minute, because, you know, I did say I had a little respect for Danny Payne, because, you know, he's a warrior going out in the business for himself, right? I can't really see him siding with Ferrara. He's kind of like a renegade type.
Yeah,
He's a brawler. But at the end of the day,
he's a lone wolf.
I
Right,
told
he's
you
a-
guys.
right, that's a.
I told you guys, I'm going through Sesame Street one at a time. I'm gonna start with the
I
Cookie
love
Monster
that. I love that comment.
next Thursday.
I love that comment.
Ernie's going to be next in the Dom. And I'll go all the way down the list until I get to Bert. Okay? But it's 1 week at a time, one match at a time. I will not be swayed. I will not be scared. I will not get over frustrated, because at the end of the day, I know who I am. I'm a leader. I put this thing on my back. I'm going to continue to do so for the betterment of the team. He is not. He's doing it for the betterment of himself.
He's got
Talking about
ulterior
Mr. Ferrara.
motives.
So, but Danny Payne, I don't want to look too far off the task, because at the end of the day, anything can happen.
Because we know they're watching right now.
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt. And it's an empty arena match. There's not supposed to be any disqualification. So it should be me and Danny one-on-one. Right?
Right, that's the
So in
theory.
this situation, how are you going to use the crowd when there is no crowd? This is where you're going to be like,
This is a defining moment, right?
Hell
For me
yeah.
to defy those odds,
Absolutely.
the doubters, the naysayers, because a lot of talking. Danny, his fandom is growing. I can't deny
And
it.
I'll give him this much: the guy is strictly business. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's strictly business.
You want to talk about passion? He's a passionate
Yeah,
dude.
I'll give it to him.
He wants to win. You know, win.
Yeah, I mean, he
It
wants to
wasn't.
bring it.
It's not. He hasn't been successful the way as successful he's been by accident. I'm just saying it wasn't an accident, and he's had the success he's had.
You
Well,
give him
he
credit.
also never met a motherfucker quite like me. He's never been on this stage.
Right, I agree with that.
You understand what I'm saying? So,
And my
Danny
opinion-
Payne next week, live on Facebook for the world to see. I'm going to whip your ass from post to post to post to post with 0 people in the audience and show the world exactly why I am the SWA World Heavyweight Champion. That's all I have to say about that.
And then you're gonna say what excuse you got now? Bring another one.
Make another poll, make another meme. It doesn't matter to me. Strictly business, baby.
I'm gonna make a poll.
Business.
I got a poll. I'm gonna make a poll.
So, Danny, I'm going to see you on Thursday, my friend. And Andy, I hope you're watching. Watch very, very closely how this starts off.
Thanks for dinner, Andy, but you see where I'm at. I guess that's kind of my answer.
Sea Rebels Team 5s, baby. All day long. So with that being said, remember to email us at fivesoftheweekpodcast@gmail.com. Listen to us on Apple and Spotify. And subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube. Love y'all. Be good.
Peace.
Peace.
We are a family. And even in this fucked up day and age, that means something.
Last but not least, I want to